Damn.
A Total Wine.
That's an action figure right there.
That's like a half of a Hasbro Spider-Man. That won't get you a full Spider-Man. That'll get you like 4 hands and 2 legs.
And so right now you see both of us, and do you see the chat or no?
I see it. I see the chat on the right. I don't see anything in the chat, but it says
okay. Yeah, but we just started. Yeah, we just started.
Oh, comments, private chat, and comments. Do I click private chat or do I click comments?
No comments.
Okay.
That'll be the chat.
Do I click the join the chat button?
I don't know. I don't think so. Click it. See what happens.
Connect your YouTube account to join the live chat.
Oh, that's if you want to. That's if you want a message. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you need it.
I mean, I got my YouTube account, but I don't need to connect it. Hold on, let me just get a bottle of water real quick.
It's because your YouTube is that gay. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna copyright that, bro.
I believe you.
I'll send it to everybody that lives in San Francisco and South Beach.
Yeah, I mean, California's got 55 million people. I mean, that's at least 54 million gay people.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Just sell it to New York and California, all the gay Democrats. You'll make tons of money.
I wonder. Hold on, bro. Let me see. Maybe there is a dot gay already. It better not be. It better not say.
Someone stole my idea.
CEO Kevin Marsh.
No, I'm the CFO. Okay, I'm the chief financial officer of the gay empire. Okay,
you'll be in there for sure. Right. Dude, I already have a headache. So when I drink 2 more, because that's all I'm only gonna have 2 more. Maybe I might not even make it to the 3rd one, bro.
Bro, why don't you take like some medicine, man? Take some Excedrin or something.
Nah, I'll just get a glass of water and a little bit.
Go get a glass of water now, dude, and just shoot the whole thing. At least give yourself an edge.
I'll do it after this one, before the 2nd one.
I'll tell you what. You were talking about me losing weight, right? And everything. I'll tell you what. One thing I do, much more than I was before I lost weight, bro. I drink minimum half of my body weight in ounces of just pure water per day. So not counting tea, coffee, or any other liquid that I do drink, just in pure water. So if I'm under 200 pounds right now, but not that much under. So let's say I'm 200 pounds. So minimum 100 ounces of water, minimum. Just water.
I drink water in the morning. Like I drink this actual cup of water. This is all I drink. Maybe 3 of these a day. That's it. That's all I drink.
That's nowhere near enough.
I know, but that's all I drink.
But I'm telling you, man, like it sounds stupid, but it's definitely helped. It's a very easy, low effort, silly little thing you can do to help like your body process stuff and metabolize stuff. Plus, if at least for me, I know a lot of people too, one of the ways to one of the biggest contributing factors for headaches is just pure dehydration, just not having enough water. People think dehydration is like you are like so thirsty you can barely like talk. Like, no, that's when you're way, way past dehydrated. You can be dehydrated without a lot of side effects. One of them is a headache, though.
Bitty bum, buddy bum. Well, I had the headache before drinking.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've definitely gotten headaches purely just from not having enough water in a certain day. Like I fall by the wayside, the work day gets too crazy or the kids are too crazy and I don't pay attention like I normally do. And instead of drinking, my 100 ounces of water, I only drank like 40 that day or something. And then as the evening gets on, I start getting a headache and I'm like, why do I have a headache? I slept, I ate, you know what I mean? Like I didn't get punched in the head. And then I put it together and I'm like, shit, I barely drink half the water I usually do.
I think I get my headaches because of my glasses, bro. These things are like 7 years old. I haven't renewed them.
Oh, well, eye strain. Definitely.
I don't know if you can see, but they're super like scratched and everything. No, you can't see it there.
Yeah, that looks like a Kevlar vest that's seen a war zone.
What was I gonna get? My phone.
Get some water, dude. We're gonna talk for like 2 hours. Get some water.
Come on, bro. Let me get ready to get my other beer. Then I'll get the water. Who the hell messaged me? TikTok, no fool. Yeah, I haven't streamed with this system. With this, I think last time I streamed with the streamer was with you, bro.
That was a while ago.
It was. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, here. That was a long time ago. Hey, did you get the 3-pack Baroness?
Oh.
Yeah, you did order it, right?
Yeah, the Crimson Strike team. Hell yeah.
I don't know if I want it.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Bada bing, bada boom. Where is?
I want to put my cup in my cup holder in the couch. One of my kids put a booger in it. I'm gonna kill these kids. Prick.
All right, hold on.
Hey, when we get to the G.I. Joe portion, I would probably just pull up his tank. It's a faggot site full of tons of screaming virgins, but it's a really quick, efficient site to click on for, like, you know, the pictures of the G.I. Joe figures and shit. I know you're going to do your unboxing and whatever you want to talk about, it's your show. But just at least for a small portion before we end it, I want to go through those Joes. Because there were some hot
trying to figure out how did I do it last time with the percent. Oh, okay. Hold on. Extra comma, view file, slide, share screen. Oh, there we go. No wonder. I'm like, how? I was trying to show the screen, but I couldn't. All right, you ready to go live or what?
Yeah, I thought we were live. It says live in the left-hand corner of the screen.
Yeah, but I have it on not on private, but on what do you call it?
Backstage or whatever.
I have it on unlisted.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Keep your shit unlisted. That's cool. Yeah, we can go live to the world.
Oh, it's live now. Now it went live.
So why would it say live if it wasn't really, really live though?
Because I had it unlisted. That means if I want to have, like, not private, but if I want to have like a, what do you call it? If I just want to invite a couple of people,
yeah,
I'll send you the link, and only if you have that link, you could watch it.
Gotcha.
Nigga Jones, John, what's up, bro? Javier, what's up, bro?
Hey, John. Hey, weird John.
John does the milk.
What? Yeah, I love milk too, but I think we're talking about different things.
Yeah, he likes your milk.
Oh, you're talking about semen. Got it.
Gregory, what's up, brother?
Hey, Greg. Hey, Greg joins just in time. Some fucking guy screaming semen on the screen.
Nigga Jones. Let me see. Hold on, bro. Gross. That's not gross, bro. Hey, women love it, man.
You fuckers brought this up. I had nothing to do
with it. Don't knock it until you try it.
I'm an unwilling accomplice.
So. Hey, Javier, did you pick up that figure or what? That 2-pack? The Batman Spawn? Kevin, you got that, right? Or no?
Yeah, it was in my pile of loot forever. I just shipped out my pile of loot a couple of days ago, so it's on the way.
It's the Gold Label Spawn with Batman.
Everything's fucking Gold Label. Don't even say Gold Label. It's meaningless.
Dude, I stopped buying Batman because dude, all the repaints that he's doing, the Joker eyes, all that crap, I don't like it, bro.
Yeah, well, don't buy it.
I don't. I haven't bought one in a while. And you know me, bro. I need that thigh swivel.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, well, you're not going to be happy with Black Series then, because all the new Black Series figures, they cut out the thigh swivel.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
The line started with double elbows, double knees, and thigh swivel. Now all the elbows are single, all the knees are single. That's been like that for a while. And now with the newest stuff that's on pre-order, thigh swivel's gone.
Greggy, what do you post it on Instagram? I don't know. Maybe I saw it. I barely go on Instagram though.
Instagram's like the only social media that I have.
Hey Kevin, I just noticed you put fuck book nice.
There you go. You just noticed that?
I just noticed. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
He's going for him. Let me go grab another beer. Let me drink some water and grab another beer.
Yeah, drink some water.
So I'm gonna put you on blast, bro.
What does that mean?
On blast, that means this, bro. Bam. My damn self.
That means full screen.
Hey, Kevin, you can see the comments, right?
Yeah, I can see the comments.
All right, guys. This is Kevin. This is my boy from freaking he lives in West Palm. His email is
West Palm.
I'm not gonna tell you his email, but it's .gay.
Schmuck.
I'll be back, bro.
Yeah, go below that.
If you guys want to ask him a question, he knows everything about G.I. Joes.
I know everything about action figures, period, right? I'm the white wizard. All right, so while Abel is, blowing some dude that just got to his front door, what's up with you guys? How's it going tonight? Anyone drinking? Cheers if you are. If you're not, well, why aren't you? Tastes like sex. Don't shake Abel's head. If I click on a comment, does that... Well, I can't click on a comment. That's something only the host can do to bring it up on screen. Weird job. Do you have a torpedo? I'm assuming you mean classified torpedo. And yes, I have a torpedo.
He probably has like 10 torpedoes.
No, I only have the standard 2. One in box, one to open.
Zombie Hulk.
But when we get to the Joe PulseCon reveals, we will be talking about a diver. His name ain't Torpedo, but it's going to be a figure I will be getting more than one of.
Oh, I know what Gregory was talking about. Gregory, I did see that Zombie Hulk. I didn't like it, bro. Like I have to see it in front of my face. Like the way I saw it, I didn't like it. Didn't I comment on it, bro? I think I put that he looked a little too weak. He didn't look like a Hulk. He wasn't that bulky.
Welcome, Barry Hart. All right, so we were just saying he's a torpedo. Hold on, Barry. Or excuse me, I was just on Big Bad pre-ordering the new Action Force wave, and I'm pretty sure they have Torpedo in stock. Torpedo is in stock on Big Bad right now for $1 over MSRP. I don't know if the light's coming in.
Put it really close to the camera. It should zoom in.
Put it really close.
Yeah. More. Yeah, there you go. Just hold it there.
Can you see the price and shit? It's there. We go.
25 bones.
Yeah, it's $1 over MSRP in stock right now. There we go. Now it's focusing. Now it's not like a blinding white light anymore. Go grab your torpedo, Bear. Or
torpedo. Or what a coincidence, bro. You guys are talking about torpedo. Look what I'm drinking.
Oh, nice. Well played. Torpedo, is that like Navy man jizz, but with a lot of alcohol content? What is that?
I guess.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw it to that public. I'm like, torpedo, I gotta get that one for sure.
Right on. No, see, to Barry's comment, right? He's saying torpedoes in stock on Amazon for $24. It's $2 cheaper. Fair. And I'm not telling anyone to do with their money. Cheaper price, cheaper price. Just as a general rule, take torpedo out of the conversation. As a general rule, I try not to order any figures off of Target, Walmart, Amazon, GameStop, unless they are exclusive to that company. Why? Because those companies are not action figure companies. They're not action figure wholesalers. they don't give a fuck about collectors. It's just one of another 50 million different items they sell. So I like throwing my business to the guys who give a shit about us. Your Entertainment Earth, your Big Bad, Nerd
Big
Zone.
Bad Toys is where I order from all the time.
Yeah, because they're exclusively action figures, and they do actually care a great shit about collectors. They give a lot of shit about collectors. So, I don't mind spending $1 more here or $2 more there to, throw guys some business that actually that is their entire business, is just selling shit to collectors and trying to do a good job.
Torpedo is good, bro. I only have one. I didn't get the Cobra eel. That was an Amazon exclusive, right?
It was.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
Yeah, I got a stack of them over there. I'm about to sell them.
This torpedo is going in my mouth.
Well played.
Let me see.
But the Cobra eel is one of the items discussed for the Joes at PulseCon. So when we get to the Joe PulseCon segment, then we'll discuss the Cobra eel again.
Well, I'm gonna unbox this bad boy right here.
Yeah, do it, man.
Look at that gay ass cut off shirt.
So what's the difference between that one and the one that I sold on eBay like a month ago? The original one.
I think it's blue, right?
Just the color of the shirt? Okay.
Yeah, I think this is more like it says Casey Jones classic colors.
Gotcha.
I wasn't gonna get this, bro. Like I wasn't gonna collect this set, but I saw it today. I got it down Target. I'm like, and you know how collectors are, bro. They see something like you see something you like, it's like I gotta have it.
Oh yeah.
I walked out of the store without it, and then these guys started texting me. You get it? You get this? And I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to get it, but I want it. I did want it. But since I don't collect, I didn't want it, because now I got this one. Now I'm probably gonna get another one. I mean, I have a few, but I wanted to stop where I was.
No,
dude, definitely on this one, that's it.
Dude, there's no stopping on the Mirage comic line. It's like the best fucking out of the 17 turtle lines NECA has. That's like the best one.
I think the only other one I want is King. I don't know what.
Yeah, but Abel, dude, they got Rat King and Leatherhead coming out.
Rat King. That's the one I want.
Which look incredible, and they're going to be huge. Plus, this Mirage Comics line, man, it's getting really NECA being NECA with all their bullshit. They got fucking Target exclusives. They got Best Buy exclusives for this line.
You sold all of yours?
Some shit just gets to Target. Some stuff goes to Target only first, and then is available on Fan Channel, like Entertainment Big Bad, months later. They're making it so confusing. It's stupid.
You sold all your Mirage sets or what?
Every single NECA turtle item that I had has been sold. That's the only category. That's the only category or action figure subset that I'm 100% done on. As far as
bro, I remember you telling me, Abel, pick this up for me. Abel, now it's like you don't got any no more.
The only thing I have for NECA Turtles is I have one each of every single movie item. Because eventually, those are to be opened and displayed when I get to that point. And that's it. So the only thing, so when they release Kino with the scooter, which will be a Walmart set, which I'll need your help with finding probably, because you know how
I don't want that one. I want the one with the boxing accessories.
No, there's nothing different about the figure itself. It's just the packaging. You're not getting extra accessories. You're paying $40 extra for a pizza box package.
Yeah, but I'm not getting the Kino. I'm not getting the Kino with the scooter. Does the scooter one bring the boxing thing? No.
No. So the SDCC Kino,
right,
is the standard retail box, which is Kino and a scooter and a bunch of accessories. That's the item. The only thing that separated the SDCC release is it came in an outer pizza box special package with some bullshit swag, like a t-shirt and a hat or some shit. And it was $100. But the figure itself, the accessories with the figure, none of that changes between SDCC and the eventual Walmart release, whenever that's happening.
Okay, hold on. You're confusing me. So the one with the scooter doesn't bring the boxing? Yeah, it does.
They are not selling.
No, right?
There is no Kino without a scooter at this point. There was a second Kino announced, shown off at SDCC that's coming down the road, and he's in his black boxing gi, and that's going to be a 2-pack with a foot soldier.
Okay, maybe that's the one I want then.
Okay.
I don't really want it.
Yeah.
But maybe if I see it and I got the money at the time, maybe I'll buy it.
Yeah, I need the Kino with the scooter. I need the new Foot Soldier and Kino 2-pack. I need the new 2-pack of the 2 Professor Perrys, and then the Shredder Garbage Throne. So they have 4 new Secret of the Use items coming out on top of the Kino with the scooter, which should be hitting Walmart soon. I'll need one of each of those. So, Abel, I know you go to Walmart's. I don't. Let me know if you see those. But otherwise, I'm all caught up on movie figures.
I haven't been hunting lately, bro.
Yeah.
The only thing I've been buying is freaking like this I got today. I got 2 of them actually. This one and one for John. He's there in the chat. And what's the last thing? Yeah, I'm just doing like these. I just picked up as well, which I do want to do this whole set, the last running.
Yeah, the last Ronin set's sick too. That's another thing, man. They got last Ronin figures that are exclusive to Best Buy, exclusive to Target. Some are only available online. Like this is not the primary reason, but this is one of the main reasons that I've given up on NECA Turtles. I adore the stuff they do. The figures are fantastic. It's the best product they release. Best bang for your buck. Accessories, paint, sculpt, 10 out of 10. But they make it, and they have been now for like 5 years. They make it so fucking difficult to get everything. And they have
I got no issues so far, bro.
Yeah, but if you were collecting every video game figure, every cartoon figure, every movie figure, every comic figure, every Archie figure, every whatever the fuck, I mean, it's now it's a last Ronin, and that's an entire product line. There's figures from all those lines that are only available Walmart, Target, fucking GameStop, Best Buy. Like, in order to get every figure for just one of those 6 lines that they have, you got to go to 50 different stores. Of course, they never have them, so you got to pre-order them. They'll sell out. Then if you get the pre-order in, Walmart will cancel it or Target won't ship it. It's that whole song and dance. Like it's so much work for no reason. I'm just over it.
Yeah, but I'll tell you right now, but I think nowadays it's easier. I think they're pushing out more, I guess more quantity or something. Like I haven't had whenever I want something, I always find it, and a lot of stuff goes on clearance, bro. Like I know what you're talking about because when me and you met, everything was hard. Even at Walgreens, shit was hard to find. Now it's like I don't think anything is hard to find anymore.
Well,
like at the beginning, yeah, when it first releases, because the hype, everybody buys it and it sells out quick. But then you give it a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and they restock, and then they start freaking peg warming. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I mean, it's
even the only thing I see that sells like quick, it's the actual turtle figures. Yeah. Not like all the shredders or nothing, all the Casey Jones, but the actual turtles. That's it.
Yeah, see, that's a perfect point, right? Like that new Turtle 4-pack, exclusive to Target, nowhere else. If you had to go to Target to get that, I've never seen that in the Target, period, right? If you wanted to get the Shredder clones, you had to go to, that was like a Walmart exclusive. If you wanted to get the mutated colorway Shredder 3-pack, that's a Best Buy exclusive. It's like, I'm done jumping through the hoops. I'm not a fucking monkey at a zoo. I'm done jumping through the hoops. Like, stop making it so difficult to give you my money. I'm over it. I did it for years. And there's a reason, the only reason I was 100% on the cartoon line specifically, because that's their biggest line, was guys like you and Antonio and Serge and Anthony and my dad and my other buddy Tony. Like, if it wasn't for a half a dozen other people keeping an eye out for me, on top of all the hunting I used to do, I wouldn't have probably 15 of those sets. Period.
But I used to, I know what you're talking about, but I used to hate that. But in a way, I like it because the harder it is to get, and then once you actually get it, it's like that feeling of, actually getting a toy that you've been after for a long time, and you get it. That for me, that's something good in toy hunting or toy collecting. As a collector, they should actually keep that.
Yeah, you're talking about the thrill of the hunt.
Yeah, not only the thrill of the hunt, the thrill of collecting. Like, oh shit, I got it, but you don't have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I used to be like that, like back in the 90s, early 2000s, even in the 2010s, when you would walk into a store and if it was a Walmart, a Target, Toys just didn't matter. They had 20 pegs of everything. So I would go out to a weekend and hit a Target, a Walmart, Toys R Us, and I would never, ever leave empty-handed. Sure, I may have had to go to multiple, but I could hit multiple Targets or Walmart Toys in a weekend, and probably 9 out of 10 times, if I walked into 8 stores, I can walk out of 7 of those stores with something in my hand. Distribution was on point. Stores had tons of product, tons of allocated shelf space for the product. Now, it's been like this since like 2013, 2014. There's such a little.
But you order all your stuff though.
A large reason why I order everything online is because stores don't have the distribution they used to. The space they have to carry figures is shrinking and shrinking and shrinking year after year after year. There's less and less and less coming to the stores. And it's like, yeah, like to me, the joy of walking into a store and finding something is like it's not even a consideration for me at this point. Don't give a shit. The stuff coming to my doorstep in a box in mint condition, fucking that's the way to go for me. Easy peasy, no fuss, no muss. I do not like running around stores. I don't spending the time on that.
I like finding it. I like actually going to the store and finding it. And that like the way you do it. Okay, so that's one thing I miss about like back in the days, bro. Like when I used to go to Toys R Us and stuff.
Yeah.
Because of people like you, I'm not like calling you out or nothing, but like people like you like order shit online all the time. That's why stores close, and that's why they don't do the Star Wars Day or whatever. I remember when the Star Wars Day was like Toys R Us had a big ass event. I don't see that anywhere, bro. They don't do shit anywhere anymore. Funko Pops, when a new Funko Pop will come out, lines. You know, I like that type of shit.
Yeah, see, I'm with you, but
everybody orders everything online.
Yeah, but you're trying to hold on to a bygone era. Those days are gone. Those days don't exist anymore. When they existed, I took part in them and I loved them. Here's an example. Here, this comes on the screen. This is July 25th, 2008. Let me see if this comes up on the camera.
Put it right up to the camera. I see a lot of people online. They're still washed out.
Do you see that?
Yeah, I see the big ass line.
That is a line of over 100 people outside of the Toys R Us in Boca for the 2008 Legacy Collection 3 3/4 Star Wars launch. No Midnight Madness. That's midnight. No movie. This is 3 years after Revenge of the Sith, the last prequel. No movie. No cartoon going on. Nothing. This is before Clone Wars. Way before Rebels. Or maybe Clone Wars had just started. Clone Wars had just started, excuse me.
Anthony, what's up, brother?
This was the jam. Like, I was there. This is the kind of product that they had. You can barely see it, but this is the front of the store for that Midnight Madness event. Look at all those guys they had come to the store dressed up in stormtrooper costumes and
I guarantee you those are all virgins.
See that big clone trooper helmet and that giant wall of 100 pegs of figures? Yeah, man.
Yeah, they don't do that no more, bro.
I was there. I was the guy there at midnight on a fucking, Wednesday at what? 2008. I was 21, 22, whatever.
Damn.
21, 22. I was there for that. They don't, Enforce Friday, which was the
Force Friday. There you go. That's the word I was.
So between Legacy Collection Midnight Madness in 2008 and 2014, there was no Midnight Madness or no Star Wars promotional retail events. They did the first one, 2015, for Force Awakens, the first one of the new sequel trilogy, Force Friday, right? Go to stores. Toys R Us was doing Midnight Madness. Select Targets were opening at midnight. And Walmart's never closed, so it's irrelevant. I went there. I went to Toys R Us and Target and Walmart at midnight with my buddy that night. Walmart had all the shelves set, no product. It was all on pallets in the back. The first employee that we found, we said, "Hey, where's all the Star Wars stuff?" The guy said, "What's Star Wars?" We said, "Okay, cool." We walked away. Target, they had like a box. Toys R Us And this is after
when he said what Star Wars, you should have said pew pew.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, I can see we're not going to really be of any use here. Toys R Us, which I went to the Boynton one, which I was previously managing. I was gone at that point, but I still knew all the people that worked there. So there was a line of like 30, 40 people out there. I knocked on the front door. My buddy Sergio opened the door. I'm like, hey. He's like, hey, man. I'm like, dude, because, it's supposed to have store exclusives and everything. I'm like, how much product do you got? He's like, dude, they sent us 3 cases. And this is back when Star Wars was 6 figures to a case. Now it's 8. I said, did you get any of the exclusives? I forgot what the figure was, some type of clone trooper. He's like, we got 1 box. It was a hover tank pilot. Don't remember. Point is, they got 1 box of the exclusives, so 6 figures, and 3 cases or 3 waves of Force Awakens Wave 1, which was Chewie, Finn, Rey, Kylo, and a First Order Stormtrooper. 3 cases. So I was there. So were dozens of other people. Hasbro sent these stores a couple of cases. Back in 2008, when there wasn't a movie, they sent stores fucking 12 pallets of figures. So it's not people like me or anyone not going to retail. Retail's been given up on. I was there. You don't have the figures. It's a waste of time.
But now
it's only gotten fucking worse, bro.
So you say retail's been giving up, meaning what are you trying to say? Like companies are not. I don't know what you mean by that, but what I see, like I said, taking it back, like what I see now is like they're actually restocking way more than what they used to, like maybe a year ago even. That's what I see.
Across all different product lines, I don't see that at all. I see
Star Wars is peg warming.
Yeah, and that's the problem. But vintage collection 3 3/4 is super hot. You barely ever see on the pegs. Target
I see a bunch of vintage Star Wars on the pegs.
I don't know. I don't know where you go or if you have a special store. But since 2018, when Vintage Collection relaunched,
you're talking about Star Wars, right?
Star Wars 3 3/4.
Not the Walmart has a bunch right now.
Yeah, but you would never know where the Vintage Collection is at figure-wise. In 2018 when they relaunched it, they continued the numbering. So the first figure in that wave was figure number 116. Because Vintage Collection from 2010 to 2012, when it launched, ran from figure 1 to 115, right? 16 waves. When 2018, when it relaunched with wave 17, and it was figures 116 through 121 in the box, or 122 in the box, every store got like a pallet. Like you could find that first wave everywhere. Every Target had like 6 pegs full of space, yada, yada, yada. You would never know if you walked into a Target or Walmart that Vintage Collection is even thriving, that it's even a sought-after line. At the end of this year, they're going to be over figure number 300. I can count the number of times on 2 hands that I've seen a full wave in the last 5 years, covering 200 figures. If I wasn't ordering a case from Entertainment Earth, never going to see it. The way
I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of figures that you don't even see at the stores.
That's what I'm saying. And it's not like I don't go to stores. Like I still go to stores to buy stuff, like separate from toys. It's not like I live in a bubble, right? It's like there's so many instances where I have not seen waves. And the wave would hit the store because there's always a figure that's 2 or 3 per box. There's always at least one figure that's a peg warmer, like Lando, right? So you always know when a store got the wave that had Lando in it because you're going to see Lando on the pegs, right? But there's many, many, many waves where I've never seen even a trace of it, not even the peg warmer, which tells me that store never got the box. So it's not Hasbro not making it because every single Entertainment Earth pre-order comes right to my door. Hasbro's making the product. Retail has given up on consistently trying to stock it. You rewind the clock 15 years to that photo from 2008 where the entire front of the store, fucking 50 feet of shelf space with Star Wars.
I think it's the price, bro. I think it's the price. Cause that's what stopped me from buying freaking Marvel Legends, bro. The price. And Marvel Legends now they look way better, bro. I refuse to buy because it's too high. And you told me that next year they're going up to what, $30?
Hasbro is going to be increasing the price of their mainline core 6-inch collector figures to $29.99 next year.
Joe's, Marvel Legends, Star Wars, everything.
Lightning Collection, Black Series. Yep.
See, that's gonna kill my Joe collection, bro.
So, see, and this is what I was going to say. You were saying like
$29.99 plus tax. That's 32 bones.
Yeah. You were saying you see more stuff on the pegs now. Because you were saying, yeah, I see more and more stuff. It gets restocked. My counter to that, my opinion on that is, I don't think distribution's improved at all. I don't think we're seeing more product hit the shelf at all. What I think we're seeing is all the product hit the shelf, and instead of it flying off the shelf, it just fucking sits there, bro. Because no one wants to spend $27.99 on a fucking Spider-Man figure with no accessories. Or a fucking Captain Marvel or whatever dog shit MCU wave.
That's why I moved to Neca, bro. Like, even though Neca's expensive, it just, if I'm gonna spend my money, I'm gonna spend something that looks good. You know what I mean?
Price is relative, right? Like a Neca figure for $37 with that paint and that sculpt and that amount of accessories, worth the price, right? Just like a $25 G.I. Joe, the way it looks with the amount of accessories that figure may have, also worth the price.
Speaking, yeah.
So it's not just price, it's what you're getting for that price. I spent $32 on an Action Force figure, comes with 17 accessories and a figure stand, totally worth the price for me. And the weapons aren't that gummy, warped Hasbro bullshit plastic. They're ABS hard, rigid. The barrels are straight. The knives aren't bent. Like, you know, the guy who makes that line actually gives a shit.
This guy right here, bro. The amount of accessories that this guy brings. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it in store, but I know of the figure. Yeah, look at that. A fucking metal chain. The whole figure's painted top to bottom. It's not just molded blue plastic. What was that figure? 35, 37?
The same, yeah, like $34.99. But you seen the accessories that it brings?
Dude, it's loaded with accessories.
It's worth it.
And that's why everything is painted. Everything is painted. There's not one square inch of that figure or the accessories that's not painted. And the accessory has a metal chain. Like, again, to your point, right, price is not price. It's price to value. Something can be priced right at 20 and priced equally right at 40, depending on what's in the box. So, yeah, I completely agree. That figure is a great price for what you get.
And it's an army bill for sure.
Yeah, see that new Black Widow John Ramirez talking about. That I want that Black Widow because that'll be the definitive Black Widow for my collection. And I barely collect Marvel Legends. If it's not on a Toy Biz retro card, and I mean a Toy Biz retro card, not all these new fake retro cards they're putting all the figures on that mean nothing. But if it's not on a Toy Biz retro card, I'm not buying it for like my mint on card collection. Otherwise, I'm just getting key characters or villains, and that's like half a dozen a year because half the shit they release is MCU stuff, or Disney Plus shit. Could not care less.
You getting Giant Man?
No, I have no need for it.
You think it's gonna make it?
Yeah, I do.
It's like at 5,000 right now, bro.
Yeah, I have no doubt that'll fund.
5,000? I don't know. I like it, bro. I actually like it. I don't do Legends, but I do like the way it looks. I don't know if it's the photographer that he did badass pictures, but it looks nice. I like it.
Yeah, it's about $25-$30 overpriced, but that's not that bad. I mean, look how overpriced the Engine of Greed was. I mean, that was so well and above.
No, that was horrible, dude.
Yeah. So I'm not getting it because I feel it's about $20-$30 overpriced, which it is. That's not why I'm not getting it. It's just I don't have a need for it. But hey, case in point, man, 2006. From 2002 to 2006, you know how many Marvel Legends I bought online? 0.
Yeah?
Toy Biz, wave Series 1 through Series 16, which was MODOK, the final Toy Biz wave. Every single figure and every single variant found in stores. You know why? Because every Toys R Us, every Target, every Walmart had a dozen pegs of this shit. Toys R Us would have 2 dozen pegs of it. Depending on the store you went to, it was like a super Toys R Us. Easy. The Giant Man wave, which was a Walmart exclusive, because once they introduced the Build-A-Figure, they stopped numbering the waves. So it went from Series 8, then Series 9 didn't say Series 9, it said Galactus wave, right? And then Sentinel was Series 10, 11 was Legendary Riders, Series 12 was Apocalypse, Series 13 was Mojo, and then 14 was Giant Man. And that was a Walmart exclusive wave. It was an 11-figure wave with variants. Five variants. Sabretooth variant, a Wolverine variant, AOA, and then 3 different Sentries, all in different colors. Some had facial hair, some didn't. Walmart had a massive four-sided, they call it a PDQ in retail. It's a 4-sided shipper. Pallet stack, center of the floor, center of the aisle. They had 2 of those. I went to that store with my buddy. We got off work. We're working overnight at Target. Went to Walmart that morning after working overnight at Target. Walked into Walmart, bought every single figure. They had the face-off 2-packs. They had wave 1 was 3 plus 2 variants. Bought those 5. And they launched the Icons line, which is the 12-inch figures. They launched with Iron Man, Captain America, and I think Spidey. A couple of them had variants too. No, Hulk. Iron Man, Hulk, and Captain America. Those 12-inch figures, which Hulk had all the articulated fingers and knuckles, like this Giant Man has, by the way. So it's not a new concept, everyone. That figure was $15. 12-inch Marvel Legends.
What Hulk was that?
The Toy Biz Icons Hulk. It was the start of their 12-inch line. That Hulk had individually articulated fingers and knuckles. $14.99.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Yeah. I walked out, literally, bro, an entire shopping cart of Toy Biz clamshell packages. 3 or 4 12-inch figures, the whole wave. 4 or 5 face-offs, the 2-packs, the whole wave. And the entire Giant Man wave at $7.88 a piece. An entire shopping cart full of product. It's like 20 different figures. I didn't even spend $300. Easy. One trip to Walmart. Done. That's what distribution used to be like. That's when hunting, to your point, that's how I used to feel. I'm like, fuck yeah, I can't wait to go to the store and find what I'm looking for.
Not anymore. Now it's too expensive, bro.
It's gone, bro.
Hey, Javier, have a good night, bro. I know your wife is probably choking you on the neck right now saying.
Have a good night, weird you.
Javier always goes home early. Goes to bed early. Oh, Javier, it's only Friday, bro. Is it Friday? I don't even know. Is it Friday?
9. Come on, Joe Biden. Yeah, it's Friday. You don't know what day it is? Come on.
Hey, I don't. You know what's funny is that I do have bad memory, bro.
You should run for president.
I could. I qualify.
That guy don't know what day of the week it is either. Come on.
I qualify, bro. The Legend Spider-Man No Way Home figure are sold out. Yeah, Spider-Man always sells out.
Yeah, but you're talking about Hasbro Pulse. Like, you can go on Entertainment Earth right now, Big Bad Toy Store right now. You could pre-order them. Like, they're not sold out everywhere.
Yeah, that's the thing. But hey, and I learned that from you, bro. Like whenever it was sold out on Hasbro, I'm like, fuck, I hate this shit. I hate collecting, bro. And then you're like, hey, you can still buy it. I'm like, so what's the point of if it's sold out? Why does it sell out at the? Why is it if it's a Hasbro company?
Yeah.
Why does Hasbro sells out and then Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toys still have it? It made no sense to me until you told me.
Yeah. So I mean, and maybe for the chat that doesn't know, right? Like, so Hasbro does not want to assume full operational logistics for shipping out all of their product. They don't have the capacity for it. So the reason stuff sells on Pulse so quick, it's not because always, in most cases, it's not because the item is super hot. It's because they're only putting up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 of an item, period. Pieces, units. That's nothing. The average pre-order for a Marvel Legends case from Entertainment Earth is 40,000, 50,000. The last Mandalorian pre-order, I was talking to my buddy Entertainment Earth. He's telling me the last Mandalorian, single figure, because it's solid case, you can order individual figures or the assorted wave. They had over 70,000 POs, pre-orders for that one figure. Entertainment Earth is the sole domestic distributing partner for Hasbro. So if we open up a comic shop, right? Abel and Kevin are gay. That's the name of our comic book shop, right? And they come in and they say, and we want to carry Marvel Legends. We call up Hasbro. Hi, this is Hasbro. Hi, this is Kevin. Me and my buddy Abel have a comic book shop called Kevin and Abel are gay. We want to carry Marvel Legends. What can you do for us? We want to order your product. We need 6 cases of the new X-Men wave. They'd be like, okay, cool. Here's Entertainment Earth's number. Call them. So all your small companies, Nerdzoic, Haladope Toys, you name it, all their Hasbro product, they have to order wholesale as a wholesale vendor from Entertainment Earth. Entertainment Earth actually makes...
Is that why pre-orders sell out quick? No.
Entertainment Earth pre-orders barely ever sell out.
No, I meant like what we were just talking about, like Hasbro pre-orders. Like, I never understand pre-orders. Pre-orders are sold out. How the fuck is it sold out?
Oh, so you're talking about something separate. You're talking about the actual act of a pre-order selling out and why that would be.
So I'm thinking, I'm thinking like Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toys order 10,000 of them. So it's like, okay, Hasbro has to make 20,000 of these sold out. Fuck it. No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So it's 2 separate things. So how it works is when Hasbro gives official solicitations to these companies, let's use Entertainment, for example, because they are by far and away the biggest. Like they make Big Bad Toy Store, which I love, look this big by comparison. The main reason is Big Bad doesn't do wholesale. No other companies really do. Entertainment Earth, the retail portion of Entertainment Earth, like for me and you, us ordering product and having it shipped to our door, that's retail customer.
Right.
That's a small portion of their business. A large portion of their business is wholesale. They have over 15,000 wholesale customers, which is anyone. Big Bad Toy Store is a wholesale customer. Plus John Smith Comics. So
Big Bad Toys orders from Entertainment Earth.
For Hasbro products, yes. They have to.
Only Hasbro products?
Only Hasbro. 4 Horsemen, NECA, most of the product lines, they have direct relationships with those vendors. But for Hasbro, it's legally they have to. I mean, I don't want to say legally. I'm not a lawyer, but Entertainment Earth has a contract with Hasbro to be the sole domestic Hasbro distributor, which means that anything Hasbro does not want to sell directly themselves, DTC, direct to consumer from their warehouse, they send it to Entertainment Earth and they ship it out to everyone else, retail customers and to wholesalers, which includes Big Bad, which also includes John Smith Comic Book Shop. That's a little hole in the wall in some little plaza in fucking Southern Georgia. Like, there's no difference there, right? Amazon does get directly from Hasbro because they are that big. They're the only exception. And obviously department stores, right? Like your Targets, your Walmarts, they order directly from Hasbro. Like they're not going through Target's not going through Entertainment Earth. But those are brick and mortar. It's different. It's a Big Troy's Collectibles. That one of your buddies?
Yeah, he's been following us for a while.
Yeah. So
I think Big Troy's from TikTok though.
Oh, okay.
Right, so Big Troy?
So he's a Chinese spy. Welcome. So when they send out solicitations to, let's say, Entertainment Earth, right? They open up POs, pre-orders. It depends on the item, right? But let's just use a rule of thumb, a 30-day PO. So anyone that orders from Entertainment Earth within the first 30 days of that PO going live, once that closes, Entertainment Earth then sends that PO back to Hasbro and says, hey, your first pre-order batch, we took 22,000 orders. So then Hasbro knows the first production run, the first boat coming from China to Entertainment Earth is going to be a minimum of 22,000. And at that point, depending on the item, right, how well or how not well it's selling, they will open POs again, which means that the item never goes sold out or out of stock in Entertainment Earth. It'll still say pre-order. Because on the retail side, the customer side, me and you, we never really noticed that there's a difference between this pre-order and that pre-order because the button just says pre-order. But after day 30, that initial production run is locked in. So on day 31, everyone pre-ordering that figure is now part of a second production run. And that'll run, let's say, another 30 days. So then on day 60, Entertainment Earth sends out the PO to Hasbro. Hey, PO number 2, we got another 12,000 units. Okay, so now Hasbro knows another production run for Entertainment Earth for 12,000. But they're not just offering up to Entertainment Earth, right? They're going to Amazon, they're going to Target, and they're going to Walmart. So they will usually say, "Hey, we're going to produce 100,000 of this item as just a round number. Target, how many you want? Amazon, how many you want? Entertainment Earth, how many you want? Walmart, how many do you want? You have 30 days to collect your pre-orders. On day 30, send us your orders, and then we'll adjust our production run if it's over 100,000. If it's under 100,000, then we have leftovers, and then you will have in-stock product for your sites." And that's how it goes. Hasbro will continually produce stuff, production run after production run after production run, and you will never know that figure ever became available on, let's say, Entertainment Earth, because it only ever says pre-order. But if you actually had a pre-order in, your item will ship. I could pull up my Entertainment Earth page right now and show you several items that are processing, which means they're about to ship. But if you go to their website, the item says pre-order. It's not in stock. That's because they have my pre-order locked in.
Yeah.
And depending on what production run, when I pre-ordered, did I pre-order on day 1 or did I pre-order on day 74? Depends on how quick I'm going to get it. So if you ever want to get something as quick as humanly possible and it's Hasbro product, pre-order from Entertainment Earth and pre-order on the first day of release. You will get it.
Toys.
You will get it before Amazon. You'll get it before BBTS.
Virginia, how you doing, girl? So the reason why I order from Big Bad Toys instead of Entertainment Earth is because they're shipping, and I know the price is a little higher.
Yeah,
shipping's way lower.
No, you pay for that markup because of that pile of loot and that $4 flat rate. Like, dude, I love Big Bad.
So who gets it first? If let's say if I order it from Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toys,
Sinister Mysteries and Big Troy's. What's up, guys?
Yeah, Sinister Mysteries. That's Virginia.
That's vagina.
That's what I first called her when I met her.
Sorry, I'm drinking.
Nah, she's cool.
I'm just surprised.
There's a joke when I first met her.
I'm surprised there's a girl that wants to listen to us fucking nerdy ass motherfuckers talk about toys.
Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna ask you, bro.
Abel, cheers.
I'm out, bro. I have to go grab another one.
Go grab another one. Stop being a bitch.
I swallow fast, bro.
Well, I mean, obviously.
How I do it, bro. What you want me to do? I'm gonna put you on blast.
Yeah.
Hey,
cue up your question when you come back. I know you got Joe Biden memory, but see if you can remember what you were going to ask me.
Joe Biden, baby. Okay, I'm out. Well, fuck. I was going to ask you something. What was it, bro?
Just ask, brother.
No, it's that you keep on talking, and I don't want to interrupt you, and then I forget. Because I'm Joe Biden, baby.
What flavor of ice cream is this?
I forget, bro. Fuck, what was I going to ask you, bro? Oh, it was about the pre-orders.
Yeah, about why a pre-order can sell out?
No. It was, what was it? Okay. Like pre-orders. Yeah, it sells out, which it makes no sense to me. But why instead of doing a sellout, why don't they do like freaking Super 7? Says, they put, hey, you got 7 days to order this. At 7 days, we're gonna cut it off. Whatever orders come in, that's what we're gonna make. That's how I think that's how you should do every pre-order, bro. That makes sense, bro.
So this
to me that makes sense.
I hear what you're saying. I'm going to give you the exact answer on that, and it's going to take at least like 3 minutes. So if you want to get your drink, or you want me to go now?
I'm still gonna get my drink.
What do you want me to talk now? You want to wait till you get your drink? I don't want you to be thirsty.
I'll be back in like 2 seconds.
While I'm talking, I don't want you to be thirsty for the leche.
I gotta take a piss though.
All right, go do your business, man. I'll entertain the chat with my charming personality.
Everybody ask Kevin a question about anything. He knows everything about anything. About freaking I don't think Virginia, I don't think he does Universal Monsters though. You don't do that shit, right?
The Neca line?
Yeah, or anything.
I'm all in on every accessory set and black and white only.
Really? I skipped on the black and white. I thought about the black and white because that's the classic look. But when you put them side to side, like today and yesterday, I saw a freaking Creature of the Black Lagoon, black and white.
I
just didn't like it.
Yeah. Well,
I like more the color version.
You're allowed to be weird. It's okay.
One thing I do want from Big Bad Toys, which I think I'm going to get every single one of them, except for that weird Egyptian guy, is freaking the Monster Hunter one that they did.
Monster Force.
Monster Force. That shit looks
Fuck
good.
yeah,
bro.
dude. That's what I'm talking about. That
Those
shit
look good.
looks so good.
They're
Dude,
a little expensive, but it's like NECA. They still look good though.
oh yeah, it's like the NECA version of Action Force, really.
I think so. They look good, bro. I think they look good.
Dude, they threw up a pre-order. They've been throwing up a pre-order every week for like 6 weeks. The one they threw up a couple days ago was called the Special Detachment Trooper Phantom Corps. It's like a desert, like Iraqi DPM camo soldier. There's an
Yeah, I saw that one.
Zombie accessory pack with it, dude. The designs on those figures, fucking just, it's like creativity unleashed.
Are those renders as well, or what?
Those are mostly renders, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's like basically taking G.I. Joe Action Force and Monsters and blending them together. So it's like military horror. It's the toy line I've always fucking wanted. I cannot wait for
it's like because I know Mystic Legion tries to like put I guess Dungeons and Dragons with Masters of the Universe. That's what I see with Mystic Legions.
Mythic Legions is just kind of, well, yeah, but Mythic Legions to me, it's just pure high fantasy, right? Like your sword and sorcery.
Right. So if you look at the characters, it's mostly like Dungeons and Dragons and freaking Masters of the Universe. So I'm thinking the Monster Force is doing like you say Action Force with the Universal Monsters.
Yeah, no, that's.
But I like it. I like it
basically
more.
What they're doing, because they have the classic monsters. You got Van Helsing, Invisible Man, Dracula. And then the werewolves, and then you got it's under the military umbrella. But I'm not going to use the comparison to G.I. Joe because Action Force is much more paramilitary, ultra modern, realistic takes on the figures. So it's more Action Force centric because the gear and weapon loadouts on the Monster Force figures are much more akin to an Action Force. They're very modern, paramilitary, like current tech, gear and weapons, and then they're mixing that with the classical monster archetypes. So it's like you take Invisible Man, right, which has the bandaged head, then an alternate translucent head, right, and instead of like a suit or clothes, he's in like a flak jacket and like military BDUs, and he has fucking gas grenades and shit, and it's he has alternate clear hands, alternate wrapped hands. So it's like it's like it's the toy line I've always wanted. Like, and it's like you don't know how much you need it until you see it. It's like this is tactical monsters. This is just the dopest fucking
shit.
Exactly. It's so fucking awesome.
Today at the stores I saw the NECA figure, My Bloody Valentine, which I don't even know what that is, but that's what it looks like.
Yeah, dude. When Monster Force comes out, between pairing that with Action Force and Classified, and then the upcoming Skeletron stuff and their Red Shadows, which is Red Shadows originally was the enemy faction of Action Force, but Bobby Ballard took the trademark for Action Force. He didn't take the trademark for Red Shadows. So that other company, Skeletron, took the trademark for Red Shadows. So their entire toy line is just fucking villains, which is all my jam. Bring on the bad guys. So it's the ultimate shelf is going to be Classified, Action Force, Monster Force, and Skeletron. And it's going to be all fucking military, tactical, horror, villains, insanity. It's a dream come true.
I see a nice white wall behind you, bro. You can fill that up with shelves and figures, bro.
I have to leave room. I have a lot of shelves coming up for dildos. So, I got the 14 inches coming, so I got to leave a lot of room. So you have to go. I can't do it. Yeah.
You can do it, bro.
It's like that picture where the guy's in the bathroom mirror and he has he's looking at himself and he's got 20 suction cup dildos bolted to the mirror.
I have no idea. Hey, I have no idea what you're talking about, bro.
No, it's not a porn. It's a meme. The meme is
I still haven't seen it, bro.
All these dildos.
My algorithm doesn't send me that way, bro.
And stuck to the mirror. So it's just a bathroom full of dildos. And the meme is, as he's taking a picture of himself, a selfie, it says, "Does this beard make me look gay?" That's the joke. It's fucking
my algorithm doesn't send me that way, bro.
Well, dude, this meme's fucking 10 years old at least. It's fucking hilarious.
I never seen it, bro.
I'll send it to you.
No, don't send it to me because then I'm gonna start getting that shit over and over. my phone's gonna pick up the algorithm.
Sinister Mysteries. You said that's Virginia.
Yeah, that's Virginia.
All right. Well, I don't really know her, so I don't know if it's weird for me to use her first name. But since you are, I will. Yes, Virginia's got my back. Black and white, baby, as the Lord intended.
She's a big Universal Monster lover.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here with your color figures, Abel.
Hey, it looks better, bro. Trust me, bro. Have you seen my Dracula, bro? Do you? As a matter of fact, do you have any?
Any
what? If you don't have any, you can't talk.
Any what?
Universal Monsters NECA.
I just told you. If it's black and white or if it's an accessory set, I have it all.
You actually have it in hand, the black and whites. You bought them. You ordered it.
Dude, you want me to go in my garage and grab them?
Nah. But have you seen them side to side? Because I've seen them side to side. I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know why you're questioning me. Like, you are one of the few people that know I have like thousands of figures. Why would you think I'd be lying? If I didn't have them, I'd say I didn't have them.
Because I've put them side. I always see it side to side. Like when Universal Monster, when I heard Universal Monster was gonna come out, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get the black and white for sure. But then when I saw them side to side, I'm like, nope, no black and white for me. It looks nice. It does look more classic, but I don't know.
You're a racist. It's okay.
It's like going to Best Buy and say, hey, we got a new fucking 8K TV and we got a black and white tube TV.
Not the same thing. That is not the same thing.
Let me get the tube TV, please. Black and white. Channel 3, please.
Bro, the movies came out 100 years ago. They were black and white. It makes sense. It's not the same thing as me.
Yeah, it makes sense. But on the toy, I don't know. Trust me, it looks way better in color.
Well, that's the beauty of having your own opinion. You can be wrong, and I can be right. It works both ways.
No, but I also noticed. I also noticed, like, freaking.
I get it. The color figures, they pop more. There's a little more detail. There's a little more shelf presence.
It's not only that. Well, yeah, it could be only that.
I get it. I've seen them side by side, bro. I get it. To me, it's like it's what makes it. That line special is that they have that black and white component. If they never had black and white figures, then I would, of course, buy the color ones. It's not like that's a deal breaker for me, but since they gave the option, and that line is never going to be a massive toy line because there's not that many classic monsters. So it's like, to me, it makes it kind of special.
They'll come up with some new monsters, bro.
Yeah. Well, it's Universal, so it has to fall under that umbrella. It has to be licensed. So it's like, to me, it makes it special because it's that contained little thing, you know? At the end of the day, when they're done, I'll have 8 or 9 figures in black and white, all the accessory sets. And I got the Frankenstein accessory set, which actually I was at my dad's house. He had opened his because we were going to use it for the same thing to use it for a Dr. Mindbender experimentation thing. So
that's cool, bro.
Yeah. So my dad has his open on display and he has like a cobra bat on the table with the shackles on. He has Mindbender next to him, like injecting him with something, right? It's cool, right? It's for what we wanted to do, and it works. The scale's good and all that. But, dude, that plastic is cheap as fuck, man. Like
for the Frankenstein set?
Yeah, man. Like, it feels like you're going to snap the plastic when you touch it. It's so flimsy and cheap.
I think I only saw it once in the store. I keep seeing the Dracula set, which I need because I got Dracula.
Yeah, that was like the last one I think I got. Or was it the sarcophagus? That might have been the last one I got. But I was like, damn, man. I'm like, for $40, I'm like, this plastic feels so fucking fragile.
The only set I have for the accessories is the mummy because I got it for free. My friend Eddie Cadillac sent it to me.
Nice.
That's the only one I got. But I do want the Frankenstein and I do want the Dracula. But the Dracula, boy, is $40. I think it's $40. I haven't even scanned it. It's just a costume with like 3 little accessories.
Yeah, it's expensive.
It's like, damn, well, that's a lot of money.
Well, yeah, because but the reason I don't mind is because while yes, that's expensive for what you're getting, NECA is one of the very, very, they may be the only mainstream toy company, as in a toy company that has presence in stores, that actually makes accessory packs, accessory sets, diorama packs. No one else does it. And the cost of tooling on something like the Frankenstein set, the Dracula set, the Mummy set, dude, there's zero reuse. It's not like they're going to come out with the Mummy sarcophagus and Python Patrol colors next month. Like, there's no way to reuse that shit. So it's a one and done, which means very expensive production because they can only use it for one thing. They can't get any more use out of it. That's why it's so expensive. If the coffin was going to get released in 7 different colors, then it probably would have been half the price.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm with you. Can never watch the classic monsters movies in color. Takes away from the mystery. Right. Point for her, 0 for you, Abel.
Hey, bro, what you want me to do, bro?
I'm just fucking with you. That's right. They got Nosferatu coming out. Yeah, that should be cool. The problem with NECA is, and I'm pretty sure I'm still correct, I could be wrong, they have yet to put up for pre-order a perfect parity 1-to-1 of every color figure they've done in also black and white. There's still right now, unless I'm wrong, there's still right now more color figures available than there are black and white counterparts, and that really pisses me off. Because if they fucking end this line,
maybe the black and white's not selling as well, bro.
It's not going to sell as well, but they're also making less. Like NECA, they're not stupid. They know.
Yeah. Let me take a leak, and I'll be right back.
They made 30,000 color. They're going to make probably fucking 15,000 black and white.
I'm putting you on blast, bro.
All right.
Don't play with yourself.
I'll try. I mean, you see how good looking I am? It's going to be hard not to play with myself and fucking live on the internet. I'll figure out a way. My kids will home on, Dad, why do we have the cops here? They said someone was playing with themselves on the internet. Yeah. Sinister Mysteries over here. You seem pretty up to date with Universal stuff. Am I incorrect or am I correct? And they as of right this moment, they have still more color figures of the Universal Monsters line than the black and white counterparts. And NECA's ridiculous. So even though it's easy to want to assume that, oh yeah, since they started the black and white line, they'll definitely make a black and white version more than they did in color. I'm not so sure they will. Because you look at their Predator line, they've done 150 Predators and literally 2 figures from the first movie. They haven't done Billy. They haven't done Zane. They haven't done what's Carl Weathers' character. I mean, they've done Dutch, and they did Shane Black's character, which was a fucking convention exclusive. It's like the entire team hasn't been done. And they've had that license for like 20 fucking years. Same thing with Aliens. They have yet to do the entire first cast in their non-space suits. Now, I will give some exception, like the Bride of Frankenstein, right? Like that figure in color, there's probably not much a reason, unless they've already released a black and white version of the Bride. If they did, I don't even remember.
Yeah, they do have the black and white version. I already saw it. I saw it today.
They did?
Yeah.
That was like the one figure I was like, you know what? Maybe they don't need to put a black and white version out because the color version is still basically an all-white dress with like pale skin tone because it's
like, some of them don't make a big difference, like even the Mummy. But when you, like I said, when you put them side to side, it to me it makes a difference.
Yeah, but I mean, that gives me hope that if they did the Bride in black and white, which is probably a very subtle difference because most of that literal figure is just white because of the costume. And that means that probably will go the whole way. But yeah, I mean, like I was saying when you were gone, like I do not have 100% confidence in NECA will complete everything in black and white because, like I said,
they have to, bro. They have to.
Yeah, you would think, but they've also had the Predator license for fucking 20 years. They've made over 100 figures, and they have done 2 of like the 7 main characters of the first Predator movie. So.
Yeah, but life ain't over yet, bro.
It's bullshit. And I don't want to hear, oh, it's likeness. NECA has made Carl Weathers figures before in the Rocky line. You can go to Target right now and find a Carl Weathers figure from the Mandalorian Star Wars line. He's given his likeness out for figures, guys. Just make the Predator figure. Make that character. Dylan. Like, what the fuck? I need a Dylan figure. Like, come on.
Dylan's a human, right?
What?
Dylan's a human?
Yeah, I'm talking about the first movie, bro. Everyone's human except the one predator. It's about the first movie. Hey, cheers,
My last
brother.
one, bro. This is my last one.
Can't be your last one.
Oh, it's my last one, bro.
Well, we're not ending the stream after that.
Virginia, by the way, this is what I'm drinking today. Torpedo IPA, 7% alcohol.
Julie Adams figure in her swimsuit. Nice. Torpedo.
Well, Kevin, in October next month, what are we in? The 30th? Damn, we're already there. On the 28th. Damn, I gotta call Anthony, bro. Maybe because he lives here now. He probably would go. Spooky Empire, bro. It's like a horror con on the 28th at the Marriott Hotel. Everybody's gonna be there, bro. Freddy Krueger, Jason, Candyman.
You're talking about the actors when you say that?
Yeah. The actors are gonna be there. I'm trying to get my Freddy Krueger signed. It's like $130.
They're gonna get Jason Todd there. Wait, is that the Candyman act? That's Jason Todd.
I don't know his real name. I don't have a Candyman. I never seen Candyman.
Robert Englund. That's Freddy. Who was the last guy that played? Who played Jason? Was it Kane Hodder? I can't remember. Yeah, John Ramirez.
Yeah.
Needed Dylan figure. Goddamn right. What's the matter, Dylan?
Goddamn straight, bro.
What's the matter, Dylan? You getting soft? You pushing too many pencils?
Johnny's a leche figure, bro.
Pushing too many papers, Dylan. You getting soft?
Yeah. So Candyman, the actor's gonna be there. Jason, I guess I forgot his name. I think it's the Mexican Jason with the weed whacker. Whatever you say his name is.
Well, that's racist. What?
I always say it, bro. It's the Mexican Jason, bro.
Oh, that's fucking great.
He has a weed whacker and shit.
Does he come
Freddy
with
Krueger? Freaking killer clowns from outer space. Who else is gonna be there? A bunch of people, bro.
What weekend is this?
The last weekend of Halloween, the 28th. I'm going the 28th, which is a Saturday.
28th. Okay, hold on. Don't have the kids.
I'm gonna have to call Anthony because Anthony lives like half an hour from me. I don't know if he's going or not.
No, I can't. I got the kids that weekend.
And I forgot who else. A bunch of people are gonna be there, bro.
Who is coming from people we know?
Who's what?
Who is going to be there as far as people we know, like me and you know?
What do you mean, like people?
Like friends, not like fucking movies.
Well, I got two guys from West Palm coming. You don't know them.
Where is this? Where is this located?
Right here in Orlando, bro.
Okay, and it's at a hotel.
Yeah, the Regency Hotel.
How much are tickets? Out of curiosity.
I forgot how much I paid. Not that much, like $30-something
for the whole weekend.
No, 1 day.
Oh, it's only 1 day.
No, it's 3 days, but it depends what day you go.
Okay.
If you buy it at the door, it's more expensive, like always, but it's not guaranteed. No, it's gonna be packed, bro. Because the last day is the last weekend of Halloween, and it's Orlando. You know, the hotels are gonna be sold out. They're probably sold out already, because they're always. I think it's sold out every year. Not the comp, but like the hotels because of the parks and the horror nights and stuff like that.
Okay. What is the convention or the event called?
Spooky Empire.
Okay. I will. Let me
see, bro. Let me see.
No. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set an alarm on my phone right now because I'm gonna make some calls tomorrow and see if I can get arrangements for the kids that weekend and see if it's something feasible that I could do. And if so, I will come up there for that weekend.
Yeah, my two friends that are coming down, they're coming down on I think Friday and they're leaving on Sunday. I'm only hanging out with them Saturday.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do.
And who knows? They might just
I'd probably leave after work on a Friday and get to Orlando by 8 or 9 or whatever.
I mean, I'm not that far from you guys. 3.5 hours. Whenever I go to Miami, I come back the same day.
Let me set an alarm here. Spooky Empire, Orlando.
Days of the Dead here in Vegas for 3 days is $60, 3-day pass. Damn, that's cheap.
Nice.
Now here, I forgot how much I think I paid like $30-something. I forgot, bro. I totally forgot.
Who else is? That's not expensive at all. It's nothing. Who's going to be there that I would know besides you?
Oh, I don't know, Mo.
Well, like all of our collector friends that I made down here, they all live up there with you now.
I'm pretty sure Serge might go, bro. I mean, I don't know if he's into horrors, but whatever.
Well, it's not about being into horror. Even if I wasn't into horror, I would go just because it's an opportunity.
Nah, but from down there, I don't think any. Just freaking but you don't know them. Freaking Chad and Bobby. They've been following me on YouTube forever. Well, not Chad, but Bobby. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, Serge might not want to go because he's black and they get scared easily. So. Actually, I love going to horror movies in the theater. Like I don't do it anymore, but like kids and shit. But like when I was younger and I would go to horror movies, but we always go opening night because like just like the environment, because the loudest people in the theater were always the black people.
Oh yeah, of course, bro.
Specifically the black girls, and it was just fucking hilarious. Like it was such a great time because like that classic trope, right? Like where the dumb 18-year-old kid is walking around and you're like, oh, why would you go through that door? Like you're gonna get killed, like that kind of shit. And like they'd be fucking screaming like, don't go through that door, dumbass, you're gonna die. Like, and then even though it's about to happen, then when the fucking guy gets killed, like brutally murdered, then they fucking scream like they weren't expecting it at all. And
they get into the movie.
It's hilarious. It's a great time. It's a great time.
I'm trying to find who the hell is the last guy that said was going to be there.
I haven't seen the new Exorcist movie. Is there another new one coming out?
Yeah.
Already? There was one that came out not that long ago. I think I saw a trailer for it when I saw John Wick 4. Or is that the same movie?
There's a new one with what's his name, bro?
Russell Crowe, right?
Russell Crowe, yeah.
Didn't that already come out?
I don't think so. Is it?
Did it? Okay. I'm pretty sure I saw a trailer for that.
I think there's different parts to it, though.
I'm pretty sure I saw a trailer for that during John Wick 4, which was like in March or May. Like I thought that movie already came out. They must have been showing trailers really early.
Well, look, bro, the Mexican Jason, bro. Hey, that's a weed whacker, bro.
Yeah, there's a perfect example. Neca's had the Jason license for 20 years. They still haven't done part 9 or part 10 figures. It's like get your fucking shit together, Neca. Come on.
They got to make other stuff.
They haven't done Jason Goes to Hell and they haven't done Jason X, and it's like, dude. So that's why I'm concerned about Universal Monsters. Like, are they going to do the whole line? Because there's licenses they've had for 20 years they haven't done the whole line for.
I don't know about the scariest movie.
And the original one's pretty. Who directed the original one? Was that William Friedkin? It's good, man. It's good. I'll tell you what, man. 45 fucking years later, Alien, bro. Ridley Scott, 1979, first Alien movie. That movie holds up today, 45 years later, just as good as it held up the day it came out. That movie is fucking flawless. The effects.
I haven't seen every scary movie, but the one from my childhood that not now because of whatever. I'm a man. I'm not a bitch anymore. But but when I was a kid, bro, the movie that always scared me was freaking Friday 13. No, not Friday 13. Nightmare on Elm Street. Dude, I would be so scared to go to sleep, bro.
Yeah, because those are more psychological.
Yeah, well, I was like, hell no, bro. And every time I wake up, I was like, what? I'll be looking for shit happening.
The funnest time I've ever had a horror movie was, see, she knows what's going on, is Freddy versus Jason. Ronnie Yu, who I'd seen a lot of his Hong Kong martial arts movies and shit, Bride with the White Hair and shit like that before he got into Hollywood, So I was familiar with his name, and those martial arts movies he did, in Hong Kong, they always had like a satire to them. They were kind of off and goofy, and like they were always a little weird and funny. And I'm like, dude, Ronnie Yu is doing a horror movie. I'm like, what the fuck? And Freddy vs. Jason was 2003, so I was 16. I wasn't 17 yet. The movie was rated R, of course.
You're like 50 now, right?
No, you got.
How old are you, bro?
You got to reverse, brother. You're 50.
I am almost. I'm 48, bro.
48.
December I'll be 49.
Damn, you're almost on ARRP.
For sure.
You are closer to Joe Biden than I thought.
Hey, bro, that guy's like 80 something, bro.
Yeah, no. He's only 80, but he's got the mind of a 180-year-old, so it equals that. No, I'm 36. So
really?
What, do I look older?
Now you look younger because you're a lot skinnier.
I look younger?
No,
dude,
you're
I got two kids.
I
got 2 kids. I should look stressed out and way older than 36. So if I look younger, that's impressive.
Well, I haven't seen you in a while, but when I saw you on the video, I'm like, damn, this guy's he's either depressed or he's on a diet.
No, I'm on a diet, and I definitely ain't depressed with all this fucking G.I. Joe product coming out. It makes me happy.
You're definitely stressed out though, because a lot of Joes are coming out. Bro.
Oh yeah, every 2 days it's a fucking shipping notification. I'm like, God damn it.
That's crazy, bro. Too many Joes.
No. Yeah, I'm getting pile drive. I'm getting fucking 3-0 fucking Joes came in. The fucking Hasbro Pulse exclusive came in. Entertainment's like, oh, hey, I got this. And Big Bad Toys was like, hey, I got your Firefly in. Collector grade. Do you want it? Do you want it? I'm like, God damn it. It's like, it's too much.
Dude, I had over $1,000 on pre-orders on Joe's. I'm like, I sat down, I'm like, why am I doing this, bro? I canceled everything, bro.
But dude, that's Hasbro. Like Hasbro somehow, like they've more than doubled the product for releases this year. 2022 had 20, I think it was like just over 20 figures releases. Not figures, like releases, as in a 3-pack is a release, a single figure is a release. This year, if the wave that they threw up at PulseCon, which we'll get to, we're not going to remember. We got to talk about Joe's and PulseCon.
Junkyard Dog, I got to get. Forget about it. That's like, I have to get it.
Junkyard Dog, that's a wrestler, bro. Mutton Junkyard.
No. Who?
Mutton Junkyard.
The same shit.
Junkyard Dog's a wrestler. Mutton
That's
Junkyard.
what I meant, bro.
I know what you meant. I'm just fucking with you. But the wave, which would be what, wave 14?
As a matter of fact, hold on, bro. Hold on.
The wave they just threw up for pre-order for PulseCon with Buzzer, Ripper, Hawk, Helix, and Shockwave. Those have a December ship date as of right now. So if those actually come out, they will have released over 50 items this year, more than double of the last year. So, but from the first 8 months of the year, they only released like 9 or 10 things. So for some reason, Hasbro thinks that the only times of the year you can ship G.I. Joe product is in the last 4 months of the year, which is why we're all getting fucking pummeled with shit. It's nonsense. If they just spaced it out and shipped a wave out every 6 weeks, it'd be no big deal. Same amount of figures, but it wouldn't feel like an onslaught. But right now, they're like, well, we're releasing 50 figures this year, but 37 of them are coming out between September and December. So fucking have fun, dipshits. You don't have any other bills to pay, apparently. It's like, come on, guys. Yeah, Freddy vs. Jason. That was the only movie. If you're doing Joe's, go to His Tank, which is the Joe subsidiary of Toy Ark. They have it's right there at the top. You can click on His Tank.
Well, I have it here. I have it saved here.
Okay. I'm saying right at the top of Toy Ark is the His Tank. Yeah, I'm waiting,
guys.
I'm waiting for that Snake Eyes bust.
I don't like this, bro. To me, this is a waste of money, bro.
Ah, dude, it's fucking great. I'm all in on that shit. I have the Storm Shadow and the Destro. I think that's all they've released so far. I think Snake Eyes is the third one. I just got the newest Diamond. Hold on.
See, this I don't care for.
I got him next to my TV. I just got the newest Diamond Gallery statue release, which is Storm Shadow, which is the 4th release so far. They have Joe Colton on pre-order, yeah, this figure's fucking great, man. Detail, sculpt, the paint. It's only $50. It's a good price. I got all these next month.
So
Let me put this back before I fucking drop and break it.
like this is the one figure I gotta have, bro.
All right, hold on. Yeah, I'm on Junkyard for sure. Hold on, yeah. I'm saying Freddy versus Jason. I just want to finish that thought. Still to this, well, I mean, obviously I'm past 17 now, so I guess it's a moot point. The only movie ever that before you could walk into the theater, this was after you had your ticket pulled, right? Your ticket tore. You purchased your ticket, you had your ticket torn. Then, before you could walk into the theater, they had like a fucking nightclub bouncer at the theater I was at in front of the movie theater door, like the door to the actual theater, that was checking IDs, and they would not let you in. Even with a paid ticket, they would not let you in unless your driver's license said you were 17 or you're with a parent. Well, my dad, or mom, dad, whoever, one of us had dropped me and my friend off and went to go see it, so they wouldn't let us in. So it wasn't that far. Luckily for us, my parents were fucking cool, and they came. I think it was my dad. They came back, and they're like, yeah, they can see the movie. Like, fucking let them in. Like, they're gonna be 17 in a few months. Like, let them fucking in. We almost couldn't see the movie because you weren't 17, even though it was paid for and everything. It was ridiculous. And I'm like, what is this movie? Like, why are they going through this lengths of like nightclub bouncer bullshit? I fucking laughed the whole way through that movie. Fucking that movie is brilliant. When fucking Jason rips off Freddy's arm, and then he rips off his other arm or whatever the fuck. It's been a few years, and he's like, no, not my other arm. Like, it's the funniest fucking shit. And they still haven't made the Freddy versus Jason Freddy.
2003.
Yep. Yeah, I knew the release date. Yep. Because I was just before I was 17. And they've made the Freddy versus Jason, which is the only Jason figure that I bought to open, but they haven't made the Freddy versus Jason Freddy, which I'm like still to this day bitter about. Yeah, John says you can get a discount, senior discount at the stores. Hell yeah.
No, he's talking about me. I'm that old.
No, I know he's not talking about me. I'm not old.
You're not old, but I swear to God, I thought you were older, bro.
Well, trust me, I feel it.
Which it all goes down after 40. I started feeling it after 43 years old, bro. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm definitely
that's what everyone tells me. Like, hey, once you hit 40, it's all downhill. And I'm like, I heard that when I was in my 20s, and people said that about turning 30. Like, once you turn 30, it goes downhill. I don't know. So far, so good. I can still get a hard on, so I guess all hope is not lost.
Also, that's all that matters, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's pull up those Joes. So let's do the pre-PulseCon stuff first, which was the Python Patrol stuff.
Where am I? Freaking, this is am I in his tank?
Yeah, you're on his tank.
How you know? His tank, baby.
Yeah, do the Python Patrol stuff first, and then we'll get into PulseCon.
Hold on, I haven't been to this website in a while, bro. Let me click on the link first.
Well, just don't go into the forums unless you want to read a bunch of fucking angry virgins complain about Bobby
Will I go home?
What? Just click on the logo, bro.
I did.
Okay, now scroll down, bro.
I did.
Keep scrolling. You can keep scrolling. That's how websites work.
PulseCon right here.
Keep scrolling down. Keep scrolling down.
Quick kick for show.
Keep scrolling down.
I don't remember this guy, bro. Tell you the truth.
Fucking big boa, man.
I don't remember this guy at all, bro.
He's got an interesting history, actually.
This shirt is whack as fuck.
It's stupid. They don't even have fucking Firefly on that table. It's a joke.
They don't, huh? I don't know. It looks.
Bullshit.
I don't like it. Looks like a Tetris
without the Cobra Saboteur. Give me a break.
Photo. Look. Tom McFarlane, if you're watching, take notes. Die cuts, baby.
He don't give a shit. He's too busy selling fucking $60 Batmobiles by the fucking hundreds of thousands.
Foso. Where's my his tank, bro? That's what I want to know. Where's my? That's it. I can't scroll no more.
Go to the next page button.
That shit looks dope. Are these the statues?
No, that's a wall clock.
A wall clock? For real? Hold on. Let me click on it.
Yeah, see, there's a clock behind the figures.
Yeah, but I want to see the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a wall clock. Just how it sounds.
Damn, I might want this one.
I was gonna order it until I saw the price.
What's the price on?
I think they said it was like 200 something.
I might want this, bro.
No, scroll down. I think it says the price. I think it was 200 something.
Jojo.
180.
Where you see it at?
Scroll up. Right there.
180. God damn. Can I do the pay in 4?
If you can pay in PayPal, you can.
180. How big is it though? That shit looks dope. I might want that, bro.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Every hour he fights against Snake Eyes against Storm.
It looks really cool. But I gotta draw the line somewhere. I already buy literally everything with the G.I. Joe fucking logo on the box. So
let me see, bro. Let me see. So every hour they go cling cling.
Now, if it played like the fucking song,
it has to do something for $180.
If it played the song, that would be
always on the alert for the forces of chaos, destruction. G.I. Joe is devil Batman, 24 hours a day facing against the observation.
Like,
I'm reading quick.
They rotate it like 1 hour. It's like yo Joe, and the next one it's like wherever there's.
If every hour Baroness would like show her titties, I'll buy it.
Yeah, I think that we're gonna have to get a different wall clock for that one. All right, here we go. Now
I don't care for the Python Patrol, bro.
No, this is my jam right here.
Really?
Oh hell yeah! Python Patrol is my jam. As soon as they, at first, when they did a name drop reveal of Copperhead, I'm like, oh man, I really, really hope the first Copperhead they do is Python Patrol, because I'm like one of the 7 people in the world that would prefer a Python Patrol Copperhead versus regular Copperhead. Of course, he did the regular one first, which made sense. But then when they showed the Python Patrol, I'm like, perfect. That's my favorite Python Patrol figure. One of my favorite Cobras. Now, this Python Patrol, I'll get to the bubble in a second. The Python Patrol officer that they show here, this is the actual officer. But what's interesting is the original Python Patrol figure that they released last year, they also called it an officer. That was actually the Python Patrol Cobra Trooper. This one is actually the officer, but both figures are called officer because Hasbro's fucking retarded. So to make up for it, if this officer comes with an alternate Cobra infantry head, where the only difference is the front part of the faceplate of the mouth, like where he has like that, it's like that, like that like metal, it's like a metal balaclava, is red. So it comes with 2 alternate heads. So they made up for it. So you can turn and buy this officer that comes with the extra head to make additional Cobra Troopers. So it's like they kind of are owning up to their mistake. Yeah, scroll down. You can see the all the shit I was talking about. Yeah, there you go.
Nigga Jones.
So that was cool. They kind of made up for it with the mistake. Again, I don't know why they felt the need to.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I know we're going back to the window box, but I'm kind of liking the art box.
So I will say this: out of all of the 6-inch Hasbro lines that are in closed boxes, and I'm not saying this because I'm a fucking G.I. Joe fanboy, which I am. I think objectively, out of all the 6-inch lines that are doing closed boxes, G.I. Joe's doing the best work because you get that nice product shot on the front, which always has a lot of cool stuff in the background, right? If you look at Legends, you look at the Indiana Jones or other lines, it's just the figure. There's nothing going on behind it. They're putting up the render of the figure, but they're also putting up a lot of stuff in the background behind it to make it come to life a little bit. And then also the artwork. So with this new package, because they've been doing the previous closed package box, like when Sergeant Slaughter came in and Kamakura came in, right? That was the first round of the closed box package. It still kind of looked weird. This new current closed box, they have one artist doing the artwork for all the packaging, which is something that the line has definitely needed, because I think you'll agree, Abel, when classified for like the first 50 figures that were in window boxes, literally every single figure had a different artist, so none of the artwork matched. Some of the artwork was fucking badass. Some of it looked like it was drawn by a 7-year-old special needs child. It was terrible. Like the artwork for Zorana and Spirit, oh my god, it's so bad it makes me want to throw up. But the new art guy, I think his name is Oliver Copiel. He's doing, Oliver Barrett. Oliver Barrett. He's doing the artwork for all the boxes, so everything looks uniform, and he's killing it. Like everyone has a fucking edge to it. It looks really good. But the Python Patrol Trouble Bubble, you know what the price is on that, Abel?
No.
Do you know what the price is with the regular Trouble?
45.
The regular Trouble Bubble was 55. The Python Patrol one is 45.
I'm trying to get the damn thing back on.
So this is the first time I can ever recall for 6-inch Hasbro product that they actually dropped the price for a repaint. I've never seen it. Like Black Series figures.
They probably made too many, bro, because it never sold out, the first one.
No. Well, it's brand new.
I didn't get any Trouble Bubbles.
Okay. Well,
I might get 2 or 3, though.
Yeah, I think they're back on stock and Pulse. I just ordered another one. What makes this interesting is this is brilliant. Like, this is a brilliant marketing strategy right here. And Hasbro never does this. Like, right now, Black Series, like every other figure for Hasbro 6-inch, $25, right? They just came out recently within the last week or two, a bunch of their new holiday repaint figures. You've seen those, right? They all look like Christmas colors.
Whack.
Yeah, they're dumb looking, right? They're all $28. So not only do most Hasbro lines not charge you less for repaints, sometimes they charge you more. This is the first time I've seen a repaint where they charge you not just less, but a lot less. And it makes sense because you, Abel, are like the majority of G.I. Joe fans and collectors. Most of you guys don't give a shit about Python Patrol and think it looks stupid. And I get it.
I don't like that mustard yellow color. And I don't, it's not even part of my damn childhood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
I don't remember this shit.
I'm in the minority. I'm in the vast minority of Joe guys that loves the weird, goofy, dumbass looking Python Patrol colors. I'm the minority. Most people don't like it because it does look fucking stupid. I get it. And I think Hasbro, the Joe team specifically, let's say, they knew that this Python Patrol shit would never sell anywhere close to the numbers that the regular OG color version would. And it doesn't. So they were smart and they said, you know what? We're going to drop the price of the Python Patrol Televiper by $10 because we know maybe 20% of the people would want this versus 100% of the people would want the regular color one. It's super, super smart, and I've never seen Hasbro do that before. They never charge less for repaints.
How many Trouble Bubbles you got?
Well, ironically, the only G.I. Joe figure that I don't have on order, the only one, is this one, the Python Patrol Televiper, because it sold out so damn quick. And I'm not ordering with Target because I don't like their bullshit. So I'm waiting for a Pulse restock. Once it goes up again, and if I can be quick enough, I'm going to get probably 3. For the regular one, I have 4.
4 of the white ones?
Of the regular color bubble, yeah.
I did pre-order it. Dude, okay, so this is what happens, bro. This is why I hate pre-ordering. Well, I forgot what happened with Hasbro. I don't know if it's because it's my Uber card, which is a Gold Bank, which Gold Bank is not from the States, it's from out of the States. Which I think that might be it, because every time I order something from Target, a pre-order, every week they charge me the pre-order.
Yep.
They give me the money back,
Yep.
but they still charge me every week,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
The other day I bought this. I don't know if you can see it here, but whatever. I bought this boom mic, right? The arm. I bought it at Target. I bought it at Target. It was like I bought one for it was $90. I exchanged it for this one, which was like 130 because this one's better. I did the exchange, so I had to pay an extra $50, something like that, 50 something dollars. And it was a Target. No, I'm talking shit. It was a Best Buy.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me bring it up. I have it on my phone. Was the Target or fucking Best Buy, bro? What? Let me. I remember because of Target. Target, I pre-ordered on a bunch of GI Joes on Target. Like you know how they did the Target exclusive GI Joes.
Yeah.
Every week they'll recharge me.
I know,
and I hate that.
Not to cut you off, but that's why I said a second ago. I only will get the Python Trouble Bubble if Pulse restocks it because I'm not playing Target's bullshit games. That's what I meant. It's fucking dumb. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's why I don't do Target pre-orders anymore. Every fucking week, they're like, hey, do you have the money? We're not ready to ship you the product, but we're going to charge you just to make sure you have the money. It's like, fuck off, Target.
Okay, yeah, it is Target, actually. Yeah, I got this at Target. No, I didn't. I got this at Best Buy. What? Wait, I'm confused right now. Hold on a second. What are they charging me again?
Slow down, Joe Biden. You'll figure it out.
No. I can actually show you here, bro. Target gave me a refund yesterday for $53. I'm like, I didn't return anything at Target for $53. I was thinking about this. I had to pay extra 50 something dollars.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I was like super confused. So today, is it here? Today is it don't say the date. We're on the 30th. It don't say the date here. So Target gave me a refund for $53. I'm like, why they give me that was yesterday. Why they give me a refund? I haven't refunded anything at Target for $53. And then today they charged me $53.
Wow.
I'm like, what the fuck, bro? So every time I pre-order at Target, anything from anywhere, anytime I thought it was my credit card. It's not my freaking Gold Bank.
Yeah.
It's Target's system that fucks up all the time.
No, it's a train wreck. Yeah, see, Virginia knows what I'm talking about. She said, slow down, Joe Biden.
I don't know, bro. It's fucking. I don't like to pre-order from Target at all.
I don't. I won't do it anymore for the exact reason we're talking about. But luckily, and this is only because G.I. Joe is a first-party brand, every single Walmart and every single Target G.I. Joe exclusive is also offered day one on Pulse in that classic super limited Pulse quantity bullshit. So if I can't get it from Pulse, I'd have to find it on the shelf at Target because I'm not doing the pre-order bullshit. I'm not having them charge my card every fucking week. Yeah, go up a little bit. PulseCon. There we go. Click on that PulseCon. All right, we'll go through go through each one, and then we'll wrap it up.
PulseCon.
All right, big fucking boa. Hell yeah. I don't remember this guy, bro. He's got sculpted nipples, Abel. Sculpted.
What you want me to suck on the nipples?
Dude, see, you're taking it way too far. Sculpted
nipples. I care about a man with sculpted nipples, bro.
Yeah, it's amazing. Now, here's the thing. He comes with dumbbells. That's cool. The original figure came with a punching bag. This figure needs to come with a punching bag. Like, that was the main accessory. And he doesn't come with boxing gloves either. He comes with trainer gloves and wrapped fists.
Well, so, you know how Hasbro does. They like to change it up a little bit. I like it. I mean, it looks cool, but I don't remember this guy.
I like the updated helmet. Everything else is pretty much 100% classic, which is great. The alternate head, that's cool because
I want the alternate head because of Chuckles. It's gonna go good with Chuckles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't. The original figure and every figure they've ever done at Big Boa, which is not many, never came with an alternate head, so that's kind of a cool touch. But I'll tell you what, I would happily trade the alternate head away for the boxing punching bag and the boxing gloves. So This figure is a super specific figure. He's a Cobra fight trainer, but he doesn't come with the punching bag or the boxing gloves.
It's all right because you're getting keto.
Yeah, I may have to use the fucking the punching bag that comes with that keto tube bag. I may have to use it for Big Boa if they're going to cheap out. But do you know what the story is before you move on? Do you know what the story is, Big Boa?
I don't know Big Boa.
Okay. So Big Boa was created because, back in the 80s, as I know you know.
I'm pretty sure he's what, from the comic books?
No. He was in the comics like everything else. But, I mean, in the toys, the reason Big Boa, the character, was created.
But he's not in the cartoons.
Not that I remember.
That's why I don't remember him.
Yeah, which is fair.
He reminds me more of Bane, bro. Batman.
Well, as you know, right? Like in the 80s, G.I. Joe got so big, so fucking big, that they were incorporating real life people into the Joe line, right? Like Sergeant Slaughter. He came into the Joe line. He was already a massive star in wrestling and everything else. They brought him into G.I. Joe as Sergeant Slaughter. That famous football player, Luke Perry, Luke the Refrigerator Perry.
I remember him, yeah.
They made him as G.I. Joe.
Chicago Bears, right?
Yeah, exactly. As the Fridge. Pretty sure it was Bears. So the Fridge got his own line. And that figure came with a mace. And on the end of that mace was a football. It was the most brilliant accessory ever. So great. They were planning on bringing Rocky Balboa into the G.I. Joe line as Balboa, as Rocky, right? Just like Slaughter and Fridge. And they had tooled it all up. They had got pretty far along, but they ran into a roadblock with the licensing fees. Stallone wanted way too much money, according to Hasbro, for the likeness rights for them to make a Rocky figure.
Okay.
So they eventually scrapped it, and the Balboa figure never came out. But Big Boa was being developed at the same time, right? That's where Boa came from. Rocky Balboa.
It looks like a rocket right here, bro.
That's probably where the inspiration came from. It's kind of like a beat-up Italian boxer head. That's probably a nod to like a knockoff Rocky. That's why it's Big Boa, because Balboa was going to be the figure based on Stallone's Rocky Balboa that was going to come out. And right? The hero needs a villain. Big Boa was going to be the Cobra version of the boxer. So you were going to have Balboa, the Joe boxer, and Big Boa, the Cobra boxer. But Stallone, the likeness rights, the finances, they couldn't get it to work. So that got scrapped, but Big Boa came out. So that's the story of that figure.
Pretty cool. See, I didn't know that.
There you go. And knowing's half the battle.
The show is.
All right, what's next?
Big Boy. Hold on, but I haven't used this website in a while, so it's like every time I log off, it goes.
All right, Joe Biden. Come on. You know how the internet works. Figure it out. Come on.
The Big Boa.
Big Boa.
I don't know why they have two of them here, though.
His tank does like 70 photos of everything.
Well, I'm not gonna do these. I'm just gonna do the red ones because that's the latest ones.
No, dude, you click on all of them. It's not. I'm not gonna do story time.
Are you sure?
All right, that's Airborne. We'll give our quick takes. Mine, I think this figure looks boring as fuck.
Really? I freaking love it.
All right, so we're at the opposite ends there. So for me, my pick with this is they muted it and they toned it down way too much because the original Airborne has a lot more blue, a lot more color pop. They wanted to make it more realistic. And
this is only the render.
Yeah, but dude, that's a color render. So that's what it's going to look like. They don't change colors after they show the renders. Not typically. So that's my take. The accessories are fine. I don't like that he comes with the Wasp submachine gun. That's inappropriate for him. He should have came with a fucking Thompson at a minimum. But yeah, like it's a little too drab. I think it looks boring as shit. But everyone that was complaining that Airborne should have came with a Dragonfly, here you go. Here's your Airborne.
Well, I think they do this on purpose, like that. In the future, they'll make a better Airborne, and it's still gonna sell. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, John Ramirez.
Remember, Hasbro is a company. They need to make some money.
John Ramirez, real quick, we'll size up. You are correct. A lot of those old late 2000s NECA figures, I got a lot of them. The fucking Dead Space figures. A lot of those late 2000s NECA figures, between like 2007 to 2011, where I think a lot of that Rocky stuff came out. Yeah. The Rambo figures, I got all those. I don't know why they go for a lot of money. The best part, in my opinion, of the entire NECA Rocky line is that they actually had a product come out. It had its own package. It was hanging on the pegs at Toys R Us, and I bought it. It was $9.99. It is literally a slab of fucking meat. It's not a figure. It's a slab of beef for Rocky and everyone to punch. And the fucking package says the meat.
Show me, bro.
It is action figure fucking history brilliance. That thing belongs in a museum. It's brilliant. Love it. Quick kick. What are your thoughts, Abel?
It looks super familiar, except for his stupid ass face.
I agree. I think the faces are a little too neutral. Like, what is the difference between the faces?
There's nothing.
Like,
the hair?
Shouldn't one be like, I'm going to kick your ass, and the other one be like, I am now kicking your ass? Like,
his hair here is windy.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, make one head screaming, make one head not.
He's
like,
got freaking what do you call it? Duck face on this one.
I agree. It looks weird. You should have a pre-fight face and a in-fight face. I don't get it. Nunchuck should have a real chain. Hasbro doesn't pay a licensing fee to this because it's their own brand. They can afford to put a fucking chain in a nunchuck. Comes with extra hands, which is a pattern with these new releases, which I'm happy to fucking see. Hasbro finally figured out that they could put a lot more fucking money into G.I. Joes because they don't pay a royalty. So it's nice to see some fucking extra hands. Honestly, I would have liked a more modern update. I honestly would have preferred, what was it, the 30th anniversary or Pursuit of Cobra? The more modern update 3/4 one they did where he was in a all-black gi, kind of like the Kino figure. He was in an all-black gi. I kind of would have preferred that because this is very much a classic quick kick. But his backpack was gray in the original figure in the 80s, not fucking red. So if you're going to make it classic, make it all the way classic, not like 90% classic. I don't understand that. That's my take on quick kick.
Well, you know how it is, bro. They're just going to come out with different versions, and they're going to sell every single version.
Well, and that's it. I prefer to have another version that is 100% pure Real American Hero 80s.
But that's exactly what I'm saying. They're
on
gonna
the
come
retro
out.
card, but they've already done a 90% version. All they did was like change the backpack color. So now they're going to re-release it with a different backpack color. It's like, make this version modern, update it completely.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if they make what you want, you're gonna buy it, and then you're not gonna buy the other ones. So they're gonna slightly change it a bit.
Yeah, no,
you're gonna buy it because you're waiting for this figure. You're gonna buy it. But
you're
then when they come out with the one you really want, you're gonna buy it again.
You're 100% correct, which is why they've released Tiger Force, Outback, and Recondo before the original ones, right? So they know what they're doing, because if they release the regular Outback, no one's gonna fucking buy the Tiger Force one, which is why they put out the Tiger Force one a year earlier. So I get it. It makes total sense. I understand it. The marketing strategy is sound. My whole thing is this, though. I want the original one, but I don't want them to just do the original one. I want them to do a completely different, all-new take. Put him in an all-red jumpsuit and all black. Do Bruce Lee an all-yellow jumpsuit. And then do the OG one, reissue it, and I'll buy it again. Right now, if they reissue this figure on a retro card to make it 100% 80s, all they really have to do is change the color of the backpack. Otherwise, the figure's already the fucking same.
But would you buy it?
At that point, I mean, yeah, for the card back, I guess, yeah. But it's like, but my point is, do the all-new version. You don't have to give me the classic one first. I get that. I can wait for the classic one. Sell me a different version than the classic first, but go the extra mile and design it new. Make it a fresh take.
They're gonna make this. They're gonna make Quick Kick carded.
Maybe.
I hope they do.
This one will not be carded. We'll get to the carded ones.
Well, but a new version probably.
Yeah.
Love the color, but I don't know. I'm kind of like tired of just. They're gonna keep making like a bunch of freaking Vipers just to like army build them and make some money.
Yeah, to me, Techno Viper is in my top 5 Cobra Troopers. Viper.
Never variants. Heard of him. Never heard of him.
Yeah, like that was a late 80s figure. So that was one of the ones that I had. Because I'm a late 80s baby. So, and back then, right, like it's not like now when a figure comes out, a wave comes out, it's on the shelf for 2-3 months and it disappears or it goes to clearance and you never see it again. Yeah. Back in the 80s, these figures were on the shelves for years. They just kept making them. They kept making them. So if a figure came out in 85, you can still find it on the shelf in 87. So I was late 80s baby. So in the early 90s, when my parents were buying me G.I.
Do you have this original figure?
I had the original figure, yeah.
Nice.
And I fucking loved it. Now, it's not a nitpick because this figure is pretty much 100% classic. The tubes are a little different, but my only critique is I wish they would have done the Pursuit of Cobra 30th anniversary style version where they made him a little more heavy armor, and it's the same thing you see here, but he had more armor plating and he came with like a Jaws of Life accessory, and he just had like a harder edge to him. It was like a heavy duty version of this. Otherwise, I got no complaints. This is fucking perfect as far as
I think it looks nice because I love the color purple, but I'm trying not to spend my money on too many freaking army builds.
Yeah. No,
I might get one. That's about it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, just because it's a trooper doesn't mean you have to buy 20 of them like I do. Be smart. Don't be dumb like me.
Well, that's what Hasbro tries to do. Like, that's what I think Hasbro tries to do is like they're trying to put out stuff that you want an army build, like the Turbo Bubble and the Troopers.
Yeah, dude, that's why every release, dude, they release like if a wave of 5 figures comes out, it's like 3 or 4 Cobras and 1 Joe. That's because they want to get those army builders out as quick as possible.
They're not gonna get me with that bullshit.
Holy shit!
This guy definitely want to get.
Dude, I almost busted a load when I saw that.
Is this gonna be a deluxe figure?
Yes, 35.
35? That's not bad because it brings a lot of shit, bro.
So here is where my argument I was just making for Quick Kick, this is what I'm talking about. This figure is a completely fresh take on the character. It does not have, it's not like the original figure was yellow and this one's red and gray. Like it's not a drastic difference, right? Because that'd be stupid. If the figure's all black, you don't want to make it all red, right? Like you don't want to go too crazy. But this figure does not look like the original figure. The original figure was mostly black with a little bit of red. This one is gray, dark gray, light gray, a little bit of black and red. It's a completely fresh take on the character, updated. The helmet.
I'm loving the goggles, though.
Yeah, the goggles, those are pretty classic-y looking, but they're cool. The helmet, completely fucking different than the original helmet, more updated. This is exactly what I want. Like, this is the kind of shit Classified I want them to do. Don't just give me the classic 80s character. Bring that version out on a retro card later, cool. But for the standard line, the main boxed line, do this shit. Do fresh takes. It's not like they've made 100 metal figures before.
I'm not liking this right here, though.
What's that?
I don't. Hold on. Let me see if you can see it. I'm not sure if you can see it.
You talking about
see my? You're not. You can't see my.
Yeah, I can see your cursor. Yeah, you're talking about the pegs on his thighs.
Yeah.
Those are for the rocket launchers.
Yeah, but it's stupid.
No, I agree. So that's my only. You hit the nail on the head. My only critique of this figure is that I don't like that they created thighs. Von Bureman wants to know if a Taylor Swift figure is going to be made. What? What the fuck? I think you're in the wrong stream, bro.
Nah, he's in the right stream.
Yeah. That's my only critique of this figure is that they sculpted new legs, new thighs that had this permanent ball joint on it, which means if you don't have the rocket launcher on him, it looks stupid.
Right.
It would cost no extra money to just reuse, don't even make new thighs, reuse thighs you already have, because the thighs are ABS. The rest of the legs PVC. So they can already reuse the hips and thighs from a different character and put those pegs on a drop-down holster that you can slide off and on the leg, like a Valorverse figure, like an Action Force figure. That way you still get the same peg, the same effect, but it can be removed from the figure and it doesn't kill the aesthetic, and he doesn't have two giant dicks coming out of his legs for no reason. So yeah, that's dumb. That's a bad design choice. Everything else about this figure is fucking awesome.
I'm gonna get it for sure. I really want it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I don't know if you're a big gamer, but this is definitely Dr. Disrespect.
I'm a huge gamer, as in like more past tense, because my kids are still little and I don't get a lot of free time. But what I mean by that is, right, I'm an adult, right? So all the games I play are like rated M for mature. So it's really hard for me to play games when the kids are here because I can't really see them. I can't have them watch anything that I'm playing. So it's kind of difficult. But yeah, like I know of Dr. Disrespect, but I don't follow him. So
that's him right there, bro. It looks just like him.
Yeah, this was another early '90s figure. So I had this. This figure originally came out like '91 or '92. So I had this figure as a kid. Loved it. Plus, I'm an easy mark for that. Like, I love heavy metal. This guy's name is Metalhead. Like, it's gonna be hard.
I'm definitely gonna get that one for sure too.
Yeah, it's hard for me not to like something like that. The guy has rocket launchers bolted to his legs. It doesn't get more ridiculous than that. This is the ridiculous side of G.I. Joe that I
don't see the point in like large, small, medium.
She would be G.I. Ho series.
Hey, Taylor Swift, bro. Well, that's not a joke. That was because I play around with it, but I'm not gonna say I'm 100% Swiftie, but I do like Taylor Swift, bro. All right, so this is definitely I gotta get this figured.
I have unfortunately I have a penis, so I don't listen to Taylor Swift.
Shut up, bro. You know you listen to it, bro.
So the meat figure was from Neca Von Bureman. It wasn't a Jack specific line. But it doesn't matter. The point is, a company made a figure called The Meat that was a slab of meat in a box for $10. It was fucking amazing. Go back to Mutton Junkyard. That's where we left off.
This one I gotta get. I've been waiting for this one.
It's I don't have any. Well, you know me, right? G.I. Joe's my number one jam. I got to be critical because I love it so much. And if you're not hypercritical about the shit that you like, then what are you supposed to be critical of, right? I'm not critical of shit I don't like. So the figure is a home run. There's almost nothing really to complain about. The G.I. Joe team is on a tear with animals right now. The animals that they've done have been fantastic. Junkyard right here looks like they nailed it. 2 alternate heads. Come on, it's ridiculous. I love that they gave him.
Yeah, it looks like they gave more attention to the animals than to the figure.
Yeah, no, for real. Junkyard got more detail than Mutt. But and I love like they gave Junkyard like a little tactical doggy vest, right? So he wouldn't get shanked and shit. Like that's awesome. That's a cool update that the OG figure didn't have. My only complaint here is what I was talking about, Quick Kick, right? And not complaining about with Metalhead is I would have liked to have seen Mutt, right? I would like to have seen the figure get a more modern update because the figure is very, very, very classic. They gave an update to Junkyard with the flak jacket and the alternate heads. Like they went to town on the dog. But for the figure, it's very classic. I would have preferred to see him in a more modern. They gave him a more pedestrian, a more like police officer vibe. And to me, Law and Order was more of like the police officer dog and trainer, right? Like that was the Law and Order figure. Mutt and Junkyard to me was more like the military dog. Like it wasn't the canine in the back of the Palm Beach Sheriff. That was the dog that you brought to fucking, Desert Storm to fucking sniff out the Taliban, right? Like it was more of a military application. So it's cool. Again, a ton of hands, which we've never get alternate hands classified. We're seeing a lot of hands now, so that's cool. And it makes sense because it's a dog, so you can throw a dog, you can throw up the different hand gestures and shit. Honestly, though, you could take away half those hands, and I would like to have seen it give him an alternate head. Because right now you can have happy Junkyard or angry Junkyard, but Mutt is just permanently fucking.
Well, but I think that's why they put that face mask, though. He's mad there, but if you put the face mask, it'll look way different.
Yeah, true.
I'm happy for. I was waiting for this figure for sure.
Yeah. No, like I said, I'm not shitting on the figure. Quite the opposite. Like the figure's a slam dunk. It's a 9.5 out of 10 for me. I feel like take away. I don't need 10 hands. Like take away half the hands and give me another head, or give me a more modern gear loadout for him. Because no one is going to fucking Iraq or whatever fucking combat zone looking like that. Like they're gonna have sleeves. They're gonna have a fucking neck guard. Modernize it a bit. But it's and he has an M16. Like that's an OG weapon, but this is like they're trying to do like a modern take on it. Like give him an M4. He shouldn't have an M16. But again, that's super nitpick shit. The figure's fucking fantastic.
Virginia, we ain't friends no more. Virginia, what will you do if I start dating Taylor Swift? Dude, Jack Specific did the meat figure first. Do your research. Oh, they're talking to you.
Yeah. No, I'm not taking offense to that because I have forgotten more about fucking toy history than this guy will ever fucking learn. And I have a fucking house full of 8,000 action figures to fucking support my 30 years of collecting. So I'm not taking offense. But to his point, I was not aware that Jax did I'm not just not aware that Jax did a meat figure. I was not aware that Jax even did a Rocky line. So that is interesting. And it is very, very.
You're more of a Joe fan than a Rocky, I guess. I don't know.
Well, Joe's my number one jam, but I mean, I fucking collect everything.
Anyway, I don't care. Like you know me, bro. I'm a toy collector. I'm not like a. Let's say I collect Batman or I collect G.I. Joes, but I don't know the whole history of it. I like G.I. Joes because I remember them when I used to be a fucking little kid. That's what I used to play with the most. G.I. Joes, Masters of the Universe, Transformers. So that's what I don't collect even Transformers anymore, but that's why I collect toys. I go collect a toy and not know anything about it. Like freaking Saga of Crystal. That was my number one toy when I was a little kid. And on this on this channel, I used to I was talking to Javier and Barry about freaking buying it on eBay. It was like over $100.
What was
like a complete Saga of Crystal.
Say that again?
Saga of Crystal.
Saga of Crystal?
Yeah.
What is
Crystar. That? The blue guy.
Oh, Crystar.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I couldn't understand what you were saying.
Dude, that was like my number one toy when I was a little kid. And now that I almost bought it on eBay for like over $100. The classic one. And now they freaking re-released it, I'm like, fuck that. Hell yeah.
Wait a second. Yeah, because I'm looking at this because, like I was saying, like to Von Buren over here, I wasn't even aware Jax did a Rocky line. No shit.
Who's like the win? She's like the win.
When was this? The late 90s? When did Jax start the Rocky line? No. 2006. I thought Neca was doing Rocky stuff in 2006.
Jax, what's Jax? Is that a toy company?
Yeah, they were. For me, how I came to know them was from wrestling figures in the 90s. I'm not gonna sit here and say I know every single toy line that Jax Specific as a company has made because I didn't even know they made fucking.
Damn.
Rocky.
Okay, I was just looking it up. I remember this logo though. I do remember this logo.
Yeah. No
hey Vaughn, so you're like a true toy nerd, huh?
Well, he's in good company. Yeah, thanks for correcting me on that, Vaughn, because I did not know that. And this is gonna maybe sound like a fucking, egotistical super nerd, but it's really, really rare these days after collecting figures for fucking 30 years. That I am completely oblivious to a toy line or learn something like crazy. Not knowing that a company did a certain figure. Sure, that happens all the time. But not knowing about an entire product line, I literally had no idea Jax did any Rocky line. So that's cool to know. Huh. Man, these figures are goofy looking too. That's awesome.
Let me take a piss right quick, bro.
All right, yeah, take a piss, and then we'll finish up, Joe.
I'm gonna put you on fucking on blast again. Faux show.
Where's all this Taylor Swift coming from? Outside of a joke that the Taylor Swift figures are doing. I'm a Boricua. I don't know what that means. I think I'm a little too white to understand that word. It'd be okay with you. Got to smell her misery. What? $2006. That's what I saw when I was Googling that Jax Rocky shit a second ago. 2006, man. That was a good year in toys. That was a fucking awesome year in toys. That was the final year of Toy Biz Marvel Legends, ending with the MODOK wave. That was 2-year exclusive, I think. 2006 was the Saga collection for Star Wars 3 3/4. Awesome line. That is the line that, following Revenge of the Sith, properly introduced modern super articulation into 3 3/4 figures, where they made that jump from 9, 10, maybe 12 points of articulation to 20s, close enough to it, starting with that phase 2 clone trooper. The final Spawn waves came out in that year. Was that series 35? I think series 36 was the final Spawn wave originally. It was the Egyptian wave, the Age of Pharaohs. Fucking stellar wave. The Tortured Souls stuff from McFarlane came out then. 2006 was an awesome year for toys, but it was quickly outdone in 2007.
What are you talking about, Kevin?
We were talking about because Von Buren said that he said he's a Boricua or a Boricua.
Boricua.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that means. But he knows his boxing stuff. Shit. I mean, obviously.
Boricua, that's Von, that's Puerto Rican, right? Boricua, I think it's Puerto Rican. I think I'm almost pretty sure.
Puerto Ricans, they're like Mexicans, right? Just a little different.
No, bro.
No, it's a fucking
It's the same Cuban flag. It's just different colors.
no, it's hilarious. Dude, my friends growing up and friends that I have now, it's always it's like one of the biggest ways to get a rise out of them. If I call my Puerto Rican friend Mexican, or if I call a Colombian friend Puerto Rican, it is like the biggest offense in the world to them. It's fucking hysterical. I love it. I love it. Yeah, but I was saying, like, when he was talking about the Jack's Pacific Rocky line, which again I had no idea existed. When I pulled it up, Google said that, or the shit I was pulling up said 2006, and that just brought me down memory lane. 2006 was an awesome, awesome year for toys.
What did? Oh, the junkyard.
Yeah, yeah, it's a mutton junkyard. That's going to be what, 45 minimum, $45.
Really? Damn.
Well, I mean, Snake Eyes and Timber was the last Snake Eyes and Timber was like 45, so I'm pretty sure this one will be 45.
What did I leave off?
We left off on Mutton Junkyard. Oh,
Make sure I'm on the right.
Oh boy.
Oh, show. I don't know if I want the retro. I do want the retro cards because they're gonna make them like the Marvel Legends that are hard. I don't know why they freaking started with that flingy ass shit.
Because they're.
But I might get them. I'm not gonna get these, and I'm not gonna open it for sure.
Yeah, it's because they're fucking retarded. There's no other excuse for it.
It's because they got money off of it. Now they're gonna make your money back
now,
with it.
We gotta call a spade here. Because again, the Joe team is operating in kind of its own little bubble outside of a lot of other Hasbro lines. No pun intended, like the Trouble Bubble Python Patrol going $10 cheaper. No other Hasbro line is doing that for repaints. So we got to call a spade. They said, right, they heard the feedback about the flimsy-ass fucking vintage cards. They call retro cards, whatever. And that the new retro card figures, like the ones they're showing, starting with the Cobra Commander Mickey Mouse variant that's coming with the His Tank, is going to have a much thicker cardstock. It's not going to be like the Marvel Legends package, though. Because the Marvel Legends package cardstock it's so thick, it's like bulletproof. It's because it's a giant piece of cardboard that they actually fold in half and heat seal over the blister. So it's like quadruple fold.
Okay.
The cardstock for the classified, it won't be hard to make it thicker because the original one was dog shit.
So it's gonna be harder than the Marvel Legends?
No, it's not gonna be as thick or as rigid as the Marvel Legends cardstock, but it's going because nothing is. Because that is two pieces of cardboard folded in half and heat sealed. So that's why it's so thick. That's why the bubble is compressed. Like there's no way to the bubble's not glued, it's glued with the cardboard around it. It's not like you know what I mean, like a standard bubble. But that's why the Marvel Legend cardstock is so thick, because it's two cards folded in half, glued together. But the fact that they said, hey, these new cardstocks are going to be much, much thicker. Dude, Puerto Rican are as American as you like it or not. Do your research. We are U.S. citizens. Yeah. I know all of that. I've lived here my whole life. Like, born and raised in Florida.
He was just making a joke, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how you could not take everything I said as a joke. I mean, I was laughing half the time I was saying it. So that's on you, bro. Offense can only be taken. It can't be given. So it's going to be much thicker. So, which is great. Now, obviously, the point, right, is like, why did they have to wait for fans to complain that it was so thin to correct it? Sure, that is a valid point. But guess what, bro? The Black Series Kenner cardbacks, they've been doing that since 2017. They're still paper thin. They haven't improved them. So props to the Joe team.
I hate that paper thin, though.
What's that?
I hate that paper thin. That's why I didn't buy any of the Carter ones.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I mean, it was like tissue paper quality. So, but again, Black Series has been doing Kenner carded figures since 2017, and they still haven't improved. Dude, the Vintage Collection 3 3/4 card stock is twice as thick as the Black Series card, and the Black Series card's twice as big. So, props to the Joe team for at least addressing the issue. Should it have been an issue in the first place? No, but at least they're fixing it. And for whatever reason, it's really weird, but at least these retro card figures are coming with a figure stand. Every single figure should be coming with a figure stand, period. But at least it's a step in the right direction that for whatever reason, the retro card figures get the figure stands. But yeah, man, I mean, you got multiple arrows. You got the cartoon laser rifle, the classic M16 original figure came with alternate hair for some reason.
Oh shit! I didn't even see this gun.
Yeah, it's the cartoon laser rifle. So you got the toy gun and the cartoon gun. Alternate hands again.
You think they're doing this because of Action Force?
You know, it wouldn't surprise me, bro. Because, dude, think about it. No, Hasbro has been hard, nonstop on 6-inch action figure line since 2013 when Black. I mean, obviously they got Marvel Legends, right? That was the first 6-inch line they really started doing a lot of. But then it kind of sucked and it went away and it came back. But dude, no other 6-inch Hasbro line is doing stands. So yeah, I think they're paying attention to Bobby for sure. Well, actually, I know they are because we'll get to the figure that really screams of how much they're paying attention to what Bobby's doing with Action Force. Because yeah, Bobby's a small-time company, independent company. Every single one of his figures, even his basic troopers for $20, come with a figure stand. So you know it doesn't cost anything. If a small independent company could put a figure stand with every one of their figures, multi-billion-dollar Hasbro can do it. So again, step in the right direction. But what are your thoughts on Scarlet before we hit Recondo?
Scarlet, I might get it just because it's on the Carter back, which I might, if as long as it's a hard Carter back, I might collect them. I'm not sure.
Well, they said
I gotta see it in person.
Well, they said it's going to be in a much thicker card stock, so I mean, I don't see why
if it's just like the Marvel Legends, yes, I'm gonna pick them up for sure.
It's not going to be as hard as the Marvel Legends, but it's going to be much thicker than what we have. It's going to be somewhere in the middle.
So, like I said, I gotta see it in my face.
Yeah, that's fair.
I gotta test it. I gotta feel it with my fingers. You know what I mean?
Take away the mint on card stuff, which I'm with you on. Mint on card, I get it. I'm with you there. I'm going to buy one to not open. But what do you think of Scarlet's design? Like the figure itself.
I like it. I'm not in love with it.
Okay, so we disagree on that one a little bit. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, I'm not in love. I don't like to collect too many of the same figure, even if it has like little changes or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've only done one Scarlet in the entire Joe line, excluding the movie figure. So it was.
So, like I said, I'm still okay with the first Duke.
Really?
Nobody likes it. I'm still okay with it. That's the only Duke I have. No, I'm talking shit. I have the Tiger Force Duke with the bike as well.
So you're okay with that first Wave 1 Scarlet?
Yeah, I am.
Wow. Okay. Hey, I'm not shitting on him. More power to you.
And I'm okay with the first Duke.
Okay.
I'm still I am gonna get the retro the Carter Duke though.
Sorry, John. Before we end the stream, me and Abel are huge Joe nerds, so we're gonna dive into these Joes real quick. I know. Sorry. He's like, I don't know.
John's more Marvel Legends and Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, Marvel Legends barely showed anything. So if we blitz through Joe's, we can cover the few things they showed Marvel Legends at PulseCon, so everyone else can get that looked at. I have no problem doing that. It won't take more than a few minutes because they didn't really show much of Marvel Legends. G.I. Joe by far had the most to show. Recondo, that's classic Recondo. Obviously, like to your point, Abel, they put the Tiger Force one out first because if they put this one out first, no one's going to buy the Tiger Force shit. So I feel he's about as bare bones as I find acceptable from an accessory standpoint. I think he should have came with a scarf and again, this is the OG figure. So it's not like they're ripping anyone off. It's not like they didn't include stuff the OG figure came with, but I feel like he's a little light. Like Scarlet literally comes with double the accessories, right? So it's like, I feel like they could have maybe thrown some alternate hands or something in there. It feels a little light, but design-wise, man, dude, that's Recondo through and through, man. No complaints here.
So I don't know if I'm going to pick it up, though. Is this a retro card as well?
Yes, that is a retro card. You can tell by the basically now we know because if it shows a figure stand, that's basically the indication it's a retro card. And I guess the explosion graphic.
I guess I will get it.
You speak about hold on, Label. You speak about things without knowing.
This one I'm definitely gonna get.
You don't know half the things you're speaking of. You ain't fooling me. But hey, I'll play along with your fucking dumb comment. Like, explain to me what I'm speaking of that I don't know. Because usually, if I don't know something, I say I don't know. Like when you said Jax did a Rocky line, I said, "Oh, really?" And I looked it up, and I said, "Yeah, you're right. They did. I had no idea." I didn't say, "Oh yeah, I forgot Jax did that line." No, I had no fucking idea Jax did a Rocky line. It's one of the few toy lines I didn't know existed. But you know, yeah, I don't get your
Vaughn. We need a reply to this message right there. So I have no idea what you're talking about either.
Yeah. Or is this in response to the fucking jokes I was talking about, where I would call my friends who are Puerto Rican, Colombian, and call them Mexican, like because it pissed them off? Like I don't know, because obviously that was jokes, like that had nothing very. I don't. You even corrected me without knowing. Go back to the shoot. Yeah. When you originally said Jax did the meat figure, I only ever knew because I literally didn't know the Jax line existed. I said, yeah. I said, hey, the Neca line is the line that did the meat figure, because I literally didn't know Jax did a Rocky line. And then you replied saying, no, Jax did it first. And what did I say? I didn't start, I didn't continue like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Neca did it. I said, oh, really? Okay. And I looked into it and you were right. And I said, oh shit. Thank you for pointing that out. I even said, thank you for pointing that out, because I didn't know that. For as much as I know about toys, I don't actually apparently have all 3,017 toy lines that have been made over the last 50 years memorized, apparently. I don't know. This guy's just being a fucking loser. Go back to...
Vaughn, you're confusing me too, brother.
Do you know Vaughn?
Yeah, I know him.
Okay. Well, this is your show. I don't want to like derail it. I'm just responding to the comments. So
who the hell? Oh, John. Neca Jones.
Oh, so after I came back to your responses and kind of leveled you out. I leveled you out there, and now it's jokes, and I no longer need to do my research, and I no longer don't have no idea what I'm talking about. Got it. Okay, all jokes. Cool. All right, back to jokes.
Bro. Neca Jones. No, that's not what I wanted to put. It was... Damn, where is it? I lost it. What the fuck is it?
Abel, do you have all the names of the 28 figures that Hasbro released for the G.I. Joe line in 1993? Specifically, the Eco Warriors subline included.
What do you mean?
Do you have all those names memorized, Abel?
No, bro.
Bro, what the fuck? Do your research. Why are you even talking?
I barely remember my whole family's names, bro. I remember all that shit.
Bro, do your research. Come on.
Hold on, bro. I'm freaking lost right now. Okay, hold on.
Come on, Joe Biden. I hope they do the Eco Warrior shit. That fucking garish, like orange, neon green, like crazy nonsense. Then they had the monsters in the Eco Warriors line. It made no sense. It was so cool.
I have no idea what you're talking about, bro.
Dude, the early, well, you're a little older, so I mean, it makes sense. in the early 90s, they did it, the sub teams, right? Tiger Force, Knife Force, Battle Force, right? They had a sub.
The truth, I think the only one I remember was freaking Tiger Force. That's it. And that's not from the original comic books, bro.
No,
the original
that's a toy thing.
Cartoons.
Yeah. That's a toy thing. Dude, Tiger Force, Python Patrol, Knife Force, this was all shit Hasbro created. Ron Rudad and Kurt Bazigian and all those designers and marketers, they created all those sub teams. I mean, they went with Larry Hama to get canon and establish a timeline and stuff. But dude, all those sub teams were created by Hasbro just to resell the same molds in different colors. That's all it was. But yeah, but when I made the comment, you're a little older, I wasn't being a dick or trying to make a joke. It makes sense because of the age gap that we have. I was growing up with that weird, crazy ass shit like Eco Warriors and Battle Force and all that weird fucking Ninja Force where everyone had crazy colors, oranges and yellows and greens, and everything looked like a fucking drug-induced nightmare. It was so silly. There was literally aliens. In the Eco Warriors line, there was aliens that they released. The Joes went to space and they fought aliens that were threatening to.
Yeah, they gotta sell to kids, bro. That's the whole thing.
And dude, I loved it. I was that kid. But when you were that same age I was then, they were doing Tiger Force stuff, right? They hadn't even, by the time they got to Eco Warriors, you were already more interested in boobs and stuff.
Yeah, I was always interested in boobs.
Well, I was 6 and shit when Eco Warriors going on, so I wasn't quite into boobs yet. So.
What? Okay. This reminds me more of freaking Damn, why did it go away, bro?
Thank you, Virginia. I think I'm pretty cool too. I give myself a thumbs up. Thank you.
This reminds me more of Action Force. Now, is this 6-inch or is this 12-inch?
That's the next figure up in the slideshow?
Yes.
We skipped Duke.
No, I had Duke up, mother lover.
Oh, I don't remember us talking about it.
Hold on, let me see. What do you mean? We're talking about I like the classic Duke, the first Duke.
I don't even remember seeing Duke on screen. Sorry.
We're talking about it, fool.
I'm having my own Joe Biden.
I'm fine with the Duke I have.
I'm sorry.
I got the Tiger Force Duke with the bike.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get the Duke on the card.
Okay. See, we're on the same page. I am one of the 7 people that loves the stupid Python Patrol colors, and you're one of the 7 people that likes the original classified Duke because no one else does.
Now, is this gonna be a 6-inch or a 12-inch?
That is a classified scale figure.
Okay.
Deluxe. I'm very curious about the price point. Right now, our existing deluxe box format is $35. That includes figures such as Tripwire, Snow Job, Snow Serpent. This has more gear, not so much a lot more accessories, but the accessories it has are larger. That 50 cal is 7 inches, so it's to scale. That's the Modus. That 50 cal is going to the roadblock. So good job there. And that is a poncho. That's soft goods.
So that's why I was thinking it's still going to be 6-inch. I thought it was going to be a little bigger.
They are not.
They said it was going to be a 60th anniversation. So I was thinking they're going to make that classic Joe.
It would be cool. I would be all down for a throwback 12-inch, Action Man G.I.
That's what I was
Joe
hoping.
But what's that?
That's what I was hoping, 12-inch.
Yeah. No, if they brought back old school 60s, G.I. Joe, fucking Kung Fu grip, flocked hair, I'd be all for it. But this is 6-inch. This is classified scale. This is deluxe, although I'm very, very curious about the price because while it does come with a lot of gear, the deluxe figures we have for $35 already do, this comes with a lot of big gear and it comes with soft goods, which Classified has only ever done soft goods twice. The Snake Supreme Cobra Commander cape and Dr. Mindbender's cape. And this is much more intensive than just a cape. That is a full body sleeve, basically, by the looks of it, like an actual military poncho, a rain poncho. Like it covers most of the body. So if they can release this figure for $35, that would be killer. Although I think it's
35. I don't think so. Maybe 40,
I think it's going to
39.
be at least 40.
40. Yeah, 39, 45.
Yeah. Now, this to me, you were talking about earlier about, them, talking about with, Action Force and Bobby. This right here is a direct shot across the bow to Bobby. And
this looks more like Action Force.
Yeah. This is an Action Force trooper with a gear pack put together.
Is this gonna be on a box or carded? Do you know?
Box.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't see how you could fit all that shit on a card.
True.
The blister would have to be, ridiculous.
I mean, it's mostly, well, not really, but this is fucking rock and rolls for sure.
Yeah. See, and this is where I think if they really wanted to, they could definitely put, John, we'll do if it's Abel's show. I'm just a guest. So if Abel's up to it, once we're done blitzing through Joe's, which we're, I think, almost at the very end here, we can run through the PulseCon Marvel Legends figures real quick. Because I know you said John's a big Legends guy, but that's Abel's call. It's his show. Yeah, I think they could put this out for 35 though, Abel, if they really wanted to stick it to Bobby, because the only new pieces in this entire...
I doubt it, bro.
I doubt it too, but check it out. The only new pieces in this entire picture are the Modus, the 50 count, right? The hood, the folded down hood, and the rain poncho. That's it. Everything else is a reuse. That is Stalker's body. That web gear's been reissued. That Mark 4, that's a FN / like Mark 46 LMG. That's been done before. That double-barreled AR that's weird and nonsensical, that came with Big Ben. The ammo belt, right? That came with Rock and Roll. All that backpack came out with Outback. All that shit's reissue. So we'll see. But it's killer, and that's a great army builder.
So no, I'm not gonna army build that bitch. I'm only gonna get one of each, bro. I'm not army building, bro. I don't know about this though. I mean, damn it, it looks good.
Yeah, and there's your throwback recon diver to the 60s Action Man line, G.I. Joe line. Yeah, I mean, again, a lot of reuse. It's the torpedo / eel mold with a new chest gear. The only thing new here beyond that is the submersible, which is underneath the submachine gun above the stand. That's the only new piece I see here, really. Maybe the piece above.
But this is no wait. Oh, that's right. This one and this one are gonna be the new. These are the 60th anniversaries.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably get it.
I think the piece above the flippers might be new. I'm not really sure what that is, to be honest.
This looks like a freaking a metal detector, bro, for under the sea.
He's mining for fucking pirates treasure.
Probably, bro.
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know, but it's see, that looks like a deluxe $35 figure for Hasbro, right?
But why does it have a black face and a white face? That makes no sense.
Dude, that's what Bobby's been doing since day one with his troopers. Every basic trooper Bobby does has a white and black face. So, again,
that's where you go buy two of them.
Yeah, again, this is a shot at Action Force, man. This is them coming after Bobby. Hey, and more power to them. Competition is good because all it does is benefit us.
What do you think about Bobby's vehicle? You don't think that's too much money?
Bobby's vehicle is less than $200, bro. It's the cheapest 6-inch vehicle in the market.
Yeah, but it's just a vehicle, no figures.
It comes with its own driver, and it's an exclusive driver. It's an all new mold too.
Oh, then that's it for the Joes. No, it's not.
No, the only other thing is the new pre-orders they threw up, which was Buzzer, Ripper, Shockwave, Helix, and Hawk.
Yeah, it's the ones that are here, but I
Yeah,
don't
those
have
are the ones that
the.
are up for pre-order.
Well, I already pre-ordered them on Big Bad Toys.
Yep.
I definitely need the fucking the Dreadnoks.
Yeah,
That's like the one team I gotta have.
yeah, and they announced Nagahide is coming
Oh
too.
yeah, nice.
So he'll come with his boar, his wild boar. I'm surprised they haven't announced Road Pig yet. I'm
Hawk I
hoping
pre-ordered as well.
Hawk is that version 2 Hawk is perfect. It's perfect, man. It's I don't know what else to say.
Hey, why don't they sell these stands, bro? I would love these little stands right here.
Dude, again, right? They should be coming with every figure, not just the retro card figures.
I don't know about her. I don't think I'm gonna get her.
I love Helix.
Really? I don't know who she is.
She's a newer character. She debuted in the. She wasn't part of the movie, but she debuted in the first movie, Rise of Cobra toy line, and then
This one looks cool right there, but
they also put her in the comics IDW like right at the same time.
I like this one though.
Yeah, Shockwave. That's a classic Shockwave. I love that his riot shield has Cobra stickers on it to indicate like how many Cobras he's taken out. Like that's fucking great.
Really bomb. This guy's definitely gonna stand out on the fucking on the display because he's all blue and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Nigga Jones. And I think the photographers that are doing this is was making me want to buy it.
Yeah. Those are very, very classic looking Dreadnoks, man.
Oh, and I have a what was it? Actually, let me show you. Hold on. Let me show you right quick. I don't know if you've seen it. No, it's not gonna be. Where is it, bro?
Thank you, Virginia. Yeah, I don't know what Vaughn is going on about. He says I hijacked the stream. Apparently, because we're talking about Joe's, that means I've hijacked the stream. It's Abel's show, so he'd be the one to tell you if I hijacked it or not.
What are you guys talking about?
I was responding to the comments. Vaughn was saying that I hijacked.
Oh, I see it.
I mean, I don't know what that means.
Oh, hey, John, Vaughn, have a good night, brother. I mostly have Neca Legends and Mescal Phase.
Tune into the first like hour of the stream, Vaughn, where we didn't talk about any GI Joes. I mean, like, I don't know what you want.
Oh, he's seen my Jeep already. Yeah, you saw my Jeep. I showed it.
Yeah, that Jeep is fucking fantastic.
John gave it to me.
Oh, okay, right on. John did that custom?
No, he gave it to me. That's not a custom. He bought it at a store or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's not
Jeep.
a custom.
Cool fucking Jeep. Yeah, you sent that text. That was an awesome looking Jeep. Yeah.
Faux show.
Cool. Yeah, I think that concludes the Joes, man. I mean, we were going pretty quick for the most part. I mean, the Joe team showed off like 20 fucking GI Joes, man. Like they killed it at PulseCon.
I actually like the freaking the Legend wave that they came out with.
Pull it up if you want. Legends barely. All the Hasbro lines barely showed anything compared to what the Joe showed. They showed so much product on the Joe side. Everyone else was kind of light by comparison. You can go to Toy Arc and pull up or marvelousnews.com. You can pull up the.
I never heard of the Marvelous News.
Yeah, it's
Toy Arc
literally
I have
just
them here on
Marvel.
Damn, where is it?
Toy Arc will have it, but Marvelous News is kind of like his tank, where it's literally just Marvel. They don't cover anything else.
Present.
Yeah, pull up the Legends. I mean, there wasn't a lot that they showed.
Are you seeing it? Yeah, you seen it.
Outer Collector 9. Good morning to you.
Good morning. What do you mean good morning? Oh, that's Bobby.
Okay.
Abel is sleeping. I'm not sleeping, bro. I'm awake, mother lover. Bobby, I don't know what he's doing up, but whatever. Hold on, let me put this on. All right there, baby. Yeah. All right, fucking my farting, whatever. Garbage.
The fucking Christmas figures. The guy's killing me.
This is pretty cool, but I don't do legends anymore. Damn, where's that legend wave? Let me see.
Oh, that's right. Toy fairs this weekend. I forgot about that. It's the first time ever that it's not been in February. They had it in September for some reason. 50 years it's been in February. And then they're like, hey, we're moving it to September. It's like, okay.
Where is the legends?
Well, it was last Friday. It was a week ago. So
I'm gonna show you something I really want.
last Friday was the 22nd.
You're gonna be like, you're not gonna buy this shit, but I might buy this shit.
What? Bro, get the fuck out of here.
Nah, bro. This shit looks deadly.
Oh my God.
Come on, bro.
You're killing me, dude.
Who's making that?
It don't matter, bro.
No, I'm genuinely curious. I mean, I don't really recall seeing many Bugs Bunny figures on the market.
Come on, bro. That's Bugs Bat, baby.
Is that McFarlane? No.
No, it's not McFarlane. That's
Is that Beast Kingdom?
Hold on, let me see.
That looks like Beast Kingdom.
I just know it's fucking cloth, baby. He's got that freaking
Yeah, Beast Kingdom does soft goods.
that deep pants Pampers.
Fucking ridiculous. Yeah. That is crazy.
Beast Kingdom, yeah.
Yep, there you go.
I want it, bro.
Yeah.
I think it was dope as fuck.
I don't know how I knew that was Beast Kingdom. I don't remember. I don't know what I'm
You
talking
probably
about.
already pre-ordered it, bro. Stop lying to yourself.
No, I didn't pre-order it. I just don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, right here, bro. Right here, bro. Right here, bro. That's all you need. That's all, you don't need to see much.
All right.
All
Now
you gotta
John,
see is right
you
here,
said
bro.
John is a huge Marvel guy, right? So is he about to bust his load because he's looking at the
Yeah, John has Galactus. I think he has
All right.
he's
So
getting the
fill
Giant
me
Man.
in. Fill me in, Abel. Who is crystallized Jizzman over here? Who is that?
No, I never read the comic books. I just know I had this toy and I had his little dragon. Let me see. Does it show his little dragon?
Was Crystar a separate toy line back in the day?
The Saga of Crystar is Marvel, bro.
Okay. I know it's a Marvel property. That much I do know. I'm not aware of it. If it was his own toy line, it was not something that I was familiar with as a kid.
Oh, you're gonna be familiar with it right now. Watch.
I'm a sucker for translucent figures. I love clear shit. Yeah. No Way Home, Doc Ock, and Green Goblin. Yeah. Green Goblin's fair. So yeah, I mean Green
Come on,
Goblin,
bro.
he's a classic for sure. Okay, so that's the comic line. So was it an original toy line? It looks like
I remember the toys and I remember the comic books, but I don't remember. I never read it. I'm pretty
there's
sure.
an eBay listing at the top of that page for like loose figures, and it was like, I'm assuming that means
Well, I had this. I had the dragon.
the Saga of Crystal Warrior. When did these toys come out?
Long time ago, bro.
I'm just curious because it's not something that rings a bell for me, like childhood toy lines.
Really?
Yeah, and there's a lot of weird toy lines that I loved as a kid. Skeleton Warriors and fucking Mutant Hockey League and all kinds of weird dumb shit. But Crystar is not ringing a bell. It might have been, was it like early 80s?
Yeah, it's old, bro.
Okay, well, if it's early 80s, and it's like well before my time at that point.
Yeah, I had this one. I had the dragon, and I forgot which one else I had, bro. I don't remember no more.
Because they probably weren't producing these figures every year over and over like they were Joe's. Like a Joe that came out in 1985 was before I was born, but that shit was still on the shelf in 1988, 1989. Like they kept making them, you know? So I don't think this is something that had a shelf presence for years and years and years. I could be wrong. I'm not saying that for fact. I don't know. But
Crystar, bro.
it seems it gives me the impression of like a small toy line that didn't have a
Oh yeah, it wasn't too
A lot of
1982.
lot of staying power.
The toys were first sold in late 1982. Faux show. I'm definitely gonna get it though.
Then, I mean, I was born 5 years later, so there's probably 100% chance those figures were way gone from the shelf at that point. Interesting. Yeah, I'm a sucker for translucent figures. I think the figure looks cool, but it's of no interest to me.
The No Way Home Dog and Green Goblin, they look cool, but I don't do. I never. No, I'm lying. I don't like movie figures. I like more comic figures.
Yeah, pull up the rest of the Marvel figures from PulseCon.
Green Goblin is my favorite Spider-Man villain for sure.
Yep.
Not Venom.
Well, I got to agree. I think Green Goblin's a stronger villain than Venom. Because Green Goblin's psychological. Like,
he's cool because of his glider.
like, dude,
the best Green Goblin, I think, is this one though.
You know how he hurts Peter Parker? He fucking kills Gwen Stacy, right? Like, he's psychological. Like, that's what makes him so sinister, you know? Like, Venom is just like, he's an imposing physical threat because he's like an alien, but like, you know what I mean? Like, Green Goblin's just a fucking dude in his suit that just wants to fucking ruin Peter's life.
Yeah, but he's deadly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Virginia,
my first translucent figure, how I fell in love with clear plastic or translucent, whatever you want to call it, figures, was the Kenner Predator and Aliens line in the early 90s. They had a mail away figure for a completely crystal clear Predator with vac metal chrome wrist guards, leg guards, and helmet. And I fell in love with it. And I collected all my stupid points, cut them out of the back of the cards, and my parents mailed it away for me because I didn't know how to use the fucking post office. I'm like 5. And then, 2 months later or whatever, I got a fucking crystal clear Predator in the mail and I lost my shit.
Damn fool.
What was that wave? The wave that went up during PulseCon. What was the wave that went up during? Wait, was there?
Crystar, the last wave?
No, that wave. Crystar didn't go for pre-order. I thought there was a wave that went up for pre-order during PulseCon. Yeah, it was the No Way Home one.
Oh, but that's not Marvel Legends, bro. That's not.
What are you talking about?
Let me see.
Of course, it's Marvel Legends. It's Marvel Legends.
Yeah, but it's not the. What am I talking about? It's the blister packs.
Yeah, I mean they're on this like random new fake.
It looks like a kid's blister pack. I don't like it.
I don't. So and Marvel Legends.
Like those I would definitely open if I ever buy them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what's your take, Gable? And I'll ask the chat too, right? Like for Marvel Legends guys, because you know me, I got an entire room in my house, literally, of Marvel Legends. So what I'm, going to be selling. So like I'm no stranger to the Marvel Legends line and was collecting it from day one in 2002 with Toy Biz. What do you think about the Marvel Legends Spider-Man waves? Because unless I'm mistaken, this No Way Home wave is the third. That's the right amount of fingers.
And they're coming. I'm pretty sure they're coming out with more too.
That's the third Spider-Man wave in a row with no Build-A-Figure, and they're all on these blister cards with no bath. Third Spider-Man wave in a row. A little weird. Like, I mean, tell me you're giving up on Spider-Man Bass without giving up on Spider-Man Bass, Hasbro. Like, what are we doing? This
is whack. I don't want that. Murdoch. I don't know why I like Murdoch the most.
Yeah, I don't. This is a weird wave to me. Like the three Peters look great. Got to have them, right? It makes sense. Like, but the Zendaya figure, the actress, right? Zendaya for the Mary Jane.
Looks weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, dude, they did her dirty. Like the first Zendaya figure they did, like 4 or 5 years ago, that came out in a 2-pack. It was a Target exclusive, I believe. That was dead on, bro. Looked just like her. This doesn't look like her at all, in my opinion.
That's what I said. But people liking it though.
I don't get it. The face they did like 5 years ago looks 5 times.
I mean, it kind of looks like her, but
yeah, no, it's not. It doesn't look like a Happy Meal.
The body.
It's not like dreadful. It's just like off. Like
to me, it's the body.
Yeah, she looks a little frumpy. She looks like she
She looks like a man, baby.
She looks like she goes to Starbucks and eats a lot of bagels and reads a lot of Harry Potter books. I don't know.
It's the sweater, bro.
Yeah, she looks frumpy as fuck. Like,
Yeah, I don't like it. Then my computer's a little slow. What? Come on, bro.
yeah, and then the Murdoch figure, like, it's just a dude in a suit. Like, I'm
I
coming.
like it though. I guess because I love the show, I would like to have a Murdoch.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I'm not shitting on it. I'm coming at this figure not from a Spider-Man figure. I'm coming at this figure as an action figure collector, right? And what does Todd McFarlane say? And the guy's fucking never been more true, never been more accurate. He said it 30 years ago, and it still rings true today. If you make something cool and you charge a fair price, people will buy it. You don't have to have an attachment to the IP. You don't have to know anything about the character. If it looks cool as fuck and it's a good price, it will sell. And he's right. So as an action figure collector, a dude in a suit with a fucking blind man walking cane for $25 just doesn't do anything for me. Like, and yes, I know it's Daredevil. I know it's not just a random civilian in a suit. I know it's a character Daredevil, but it's like, Abel, back me up here. If you could only have 2 Daredevil figures in your entire collection and you had to put on your shelf for display, would you put Daredevil on your shelf in the red costume or even yellow, or would you put the dude in the suit?
Red, hello.
Yeah, right? So it's like, I don't know. It just seems like not very exciting release for $25.
John, you're getting all the Mezcos, bro.
Dude, Mezco's, I am running out of patience waiting for the fucking next Mezco G.I. Joes. I got the Destro after 2.5 years that finally shipped. It's fucking awesome. And I have a lot of hands-on experience with Mezco. I was all in on Mezco from the RIP, which was 2015, 2016 when they first came out with Cap, Daredevil, Yellow Daredevil, like Red Skull, like those first few releases. Awesome product. Mezco does amazing product. Yeah, it's expensive, but I think it's worth every penny because they put like 78 million accessories in the box, and it's love Mezco to death, but man, they completely lost track on how to release a figure. Like these pre-orders for like everything, it's like 18 months out, 2 years out, 3 years out. Like, I don't get it.
What do you mean, bro? HasLab is doing the same shit. Where's my his tank, bro?
Yeah, well, I mean, dude, bro. Well, I mean, let's put it in perspective, right? Mezco's been doing the Mezco 112 soft goods.
I haven't received my his tank, and they already took the money for the Dragonfly. Come on, bro.
Yeah, well, that's Hasbro being greedy. But it's like, hey, if you don't have your first HasLab, but buy another one. I think that's lame. But Mezco's been doing, right? G.I. Joe, his tank, that was their first 6-inch G.I. Joe vehicle ever. Mezco's been doing the 112th collective soft goods figures for 7-8 fucking years. They've done over 150 of them. Why is a Batman taking 3 years to release? It's nonsense. You've done 100 of these figures, more. Like, I think that his tank is a little more complicated from an engineering standpoint than another Batman that they've done many versions.
Yeah, but if you do one prototype, come on, all the other ones should be a piece like a piece of cake.
I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know why it takes so fucking
Mezco
long.
has made enough figures at this point where they should be able to like put out a figure quicker than like 2 years after they pre-order it. Like, it's just weird to me.
Another thing is maybe because I pre-order stuff and then I cancel it. So they're like, all right, let's wait, see who cancels, and then we'll make the ones that we got.
Abel would smell her tatis.
Who's Toddy's?
Hey, I am not going to judge. I am a diehard supporter of smelling boobs. I love it. Always have. It's just part of it's just part of the process. You got to do it.
$700. Hasbro took more than $700 from me.
Dude, Hasbro doesn't do hand jobs, man. They only fuck you in the ass, man. They don't do hand jobs.
Whatever you collect, bro,
Yeah.
that shit hurts.
Yeah, what'd you think of the Green Goblin and Doc Ock? I don't know if you want to pull those photos up. What'd you think of those figures?
No, I like it. I like it. But I don't collect movie figures. And I don't do Legends anymore.
No, I get that. But like, what's your opinion on the figure? I mean, you're an action figure collector.
It looks good. I like it. It looks good.
Yeah. It's interesting. Doc Ock is like 38 and Goblin's like 50.
Hey, they're calling you a Chick-fil-A ninja, bro.
I think I'm a little too white for that, but okay.
Nah, Gotti, this is Kevin, bro. He's my friend from back in the days. From the Walgreens back in the days, bro. I bring him live once every 6 months?
Yeah, something like that. I have to bend his arm. The guy goes live like 9 days a week. He never fucking calls me or texts me. And I gotta call him up like the one time in 6 months I have a free Friday night. And I'm like, Abel, please, I'm lonely. Let me talk with you online. And he's like, fine.
Nah, bro, you got a family and kids, bro.
Yeah, which is what makes these things fun because it's not a frequent thing. So.
3 years for Dr. Freeze.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I canceled the Mezco Batman, the 89 Batman. I got tired of waiting, which is fine because I got a McFarlane 89 Batman with the Batmobile for $80.
That's the thing with like pre-ordering it. What takes forever is like I'm like, do I really want it anymore? It's all the hype, bro.
My dad kept his pre-order, so I got to check out the 89 Batman, get my hands on it. It's Mezco. It's flawless, man. It looks just like Michael Keaton. It's a gorgeous figure, but dude, the getting the cape on that figure, absolute train wreck. It does not fit around the neck collar. It's a disaster. It's in the seamless body. There's no joints in the figure, Abel. It's a metal endoskeleton like the import lines or like the Fison lines.
Yeah.
And with a silicone rubber skin bodysuit over the whole thing. So there's no traditional joints. Cool, it's seamless, it gives a cool aesthetic, but like, right? The issue with that is let's say you got Batman in this pose, right? You leave him there for a month, you go to move his elbow, it's probably gonna crack the fucking the rubber. So it's I definitely ain't book nice.
Well, my first Mezco is gonna be Indiana Jones coming in next year.
Yeah.
I have a Wonder Woman that John hooked it up with. So that's my first Mezco. But the first one that I'm gonna buy is Indiana Jones. And I might get the I forgot his name. The evil guy with the burnt hand. I might get him too. I want to first get Indiana Jones to see how he looks.
The Nazi dude with the glasses.
Yeah.
Tote.
Yeah, before I buy him, I want to get Indiana Jones, see if I like it or not.
Yeah, no, I'm glad that Mezco is doing an indie because I mean that's the cool thing about Mezco, man. It's like a one and done. Like you pay that price and you get a immaculate product most of the time. So,
Ooh.
yeah, it's boog nice. No, I'm definitely not boog nice. I'm not racist enough to be boog nice, unfortunately. Iron Ken finna throw down. See, what's sad about that is Iron Ken is like a child. Like, did you watch that latest Articulated Ninja video he did on Iron Ken? It was a verbal assassination. Like, somebody get that man an ambulance because Articulated Ninja killed him. Yeah. Iron Ken, I think he has like 27 words in his vocabulary. Like he sounds like someone that dropped out in sixth, seventh grade. Like,
what's up, brother?
It's sad. It's just sad. Like, I mean, dude, Articulated Ninja said he would pay, that online like therapy company called BetterHelp.
No.
You heard of them, Abel?
No.
Okay. Well, if you're like sad or depressed or whatever, like you log on to BetterHelp.com and they connect you with like a therapist.
I'm never sad. I'm never depressed.
Yeah, I believe that. So you go to that website and you whatever they Zoom call you with a therapist or whatever. He's like, Ken, I will pay for your first 3 therapy sessions. Get BetterHelp. Like, I mean, he murdered that guy.
Hey, Hunter, I don't know, bro. That video is kind of annoying, bro. Kevin, you saw it?
Yeah, it was pretty hard to stomach.
Boog against Talker.
All it did was accomplish the same three things I knew it would accomplish before I watched it. Talker art was being Talker art, which is super fucking chill, doesn't give a shit, doesn't take any of this shit seriously, dude. The guy is an adult. He's middle-aged. He has a nice income. Like, he has a family. Like, he doesn't take this toy shit so serious. Like Joker, why so serious? Like, it's all jokes. He just talks shit. He openly talks about how he just talks shit just to get a rise out of people. That's his deal. He's fucking hilarious. He doesn't take this shit seriously. And you got Boog, who spent that entire stream. Talker spent the entire stream like this. Boog spent the entire stream like this.
That's like I said earlier, bro. That's the first time I saw Boog Nice, and like it wasn't a good first impression for me.
Yeah, and it's like he's just talking nonsense, and he just was fucking derailing the whole stream. Would not let fucking Talker talk. And then the third thing, which I knew would happen, Shartimus, who is
Shedimus.
Yeah, he's socially awkward as fuck. Like, the guy is so awkward. I'm not shitting on him. The guy is just fucking awkward, man. Like,
shits on himself.
Yeah, he just just normal, like the cadence and rhythm of how like adults talk to each other, and like he doesn't have it. Like, it's just like stilted and awkward and like bumbling. Like, it just made him look like a fucking doofus. It made Boog look like a stuck-up, racist fucking weirdo that takes his shit way too serious. And it made Talker look like a goofball, because that's exactly what Talker is. He's a fucking goofball.
Yeah. Well, that's right. I was supposed to unbox Casey Jones.
Unbox it, and then we'll wrap it up.
Nah. This will be another stream, bro.
Okay.
You're sitting here the whole time, bro.
John says, I've been waiting for this unboxing for 3 hours.
I already had 3 beers. I'm ready to go.
All right.
Boog Nice are caring for show. Dude, I never seen Boog Nice until that stream, bro. Yeah. And then when I first saw Shartimus, I was like, all right, is he hosting this? I don't want to watch this shit, bro.
Poor John. He's been waiting for that Casey Jones for 3 hours. We did this man dirty.
Well, I actually got 2. I got this one. I got one and I picked up one for John. I gotta ship it out.
Wait, you got one for John?
Well, he sent me the money.
Oh, so why does he want to see you unbox it? You're gonna unbox your own Casey Jones in a week.
Hey, bro. Some people like to see me unbox, bro.
I know, you're special. Hilarious. Are you back at Street Humans Able?
Hell no. Hey, by the way, guys, me and Kevin, we came up with a new, what's it called, domain name. Instead of .com, .gov, it's gonna be .gay.
It's kevinenable.com.gay.
Figlife.gay.
Figlife.gay. See, if you were Boog or Shartimus, what we just said there, we were being homophobic. Ooh.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna fucking, hey, like I said, bro, I'm gonna fucking copyright that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking where's the most gays, bro? LA? San Francisco?
Definitely the blue states. So California
and plenty of money.
New York and California and fucking the south of Florida, for sure. There's a good congregation of the gays.
Woo. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm tired as fuck. It's 2:15 in the morning.
The name's
Kevin, I'll see you in like
2 seconds to think of. That's hilarious. Yeah, probably did take 2 seconds. I'm not backing it just because I have no use for those figures, and I also.
I'm backing it because that shit died, bro.
Yeah, Shartimus doesn't have any expertise in toy manufacturing. Now, that doesn't mean that people shouldn't start Kickstarters that aren't experts in the toys. I'm not saying that. That's like
I
saying
didn't know
you think you
Fuse
can only
was-
collect GI Joe if you're an expert and read every comic. No, that's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. What I mean by
I didn't know Fuse was making a freaking damn brain fart. Ninja Scroll. That's one of my favorite freaking animes.
Ninja Scroll is awesome. It's one of the few animes I really, really liked. Yeah, dude. Akira, Ghost in the Shell, Vampire Hunter D, Ninja Scroll. McFarlane made some Ghost in the Shell and Akira figures like 20 years ago. I'd love to see some more. I don't know what the purpose of what Fuchs is doing though. Like they're only showing off one figure and it's $60. Doesn't look like it comes with a lot. Yeah. So it's a little weird.
I'll wait till it comes out, see if I buy it. I do like freaking Ninja Scroll. That's one of my favorite fucking animes from back in the days. Ninja Scrolls, fucking
Ninja Scroll was fantastic.
Ghost
yeah, Ghost in the Shell is by far my favorite.
We'll see when it comes out, how it looks.
What was that one anime? Jinro, the Wolf Brigade. That was a great anime.
Never heard of
Evil reminds me of Herbert the Pervert. Who's Herbert the Pervert? Who's that?
Herbert the Pervert. Then that sounds familiar though.
Not to me.
So, Herbert the Pervert. Where is that from, bro?
I.E. Toy Hunter says there's gay. Is that what he's saying? Is there's gay people all over the world? Yeah, I mean, obviously there's gay people in all parts of the world. Obviously.
Castlevania. All right, boys and girls. All right, Kevin. I'm gonna call it a night.
Okay, man. Hey, thanks for having me on, man.
Anytime, bro. Whenever you want, just call me, bro. I know you only do I know you got kids and family and shit to take care of. I got nothing to take care of. So whenever we could go live, we'll do it.
Hey, you got a Joe collection to take care of. That's a lot of work.
You stopped me from opening my freaking gay ass Casey Jones with a little cut.
I didn't stop you. I didn't stop you. Hey,
why
contrary to what that guy, what was his name? John Huberman or whatever the hell. He came into the stream like 90 minutes in and said I hijacked it with G.I. Joe's. Dude, the first 89 minutes of the stream had nothing to do with G.I. Joe. We were talking about like every other toy line. Like you could have opened that Casey Jones. We were talking about NECA and Turtles. You could have opened that, Casey. Don't put this on. Don't put this evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Hey, it's your fault, bro.
Okay. All right. I take it. I'm white. It's my fault. I get it.
All right, fools.
Cool. Thanks for having me on, Abel. I appreciate it. Hey, chat. It's cool. Cool talking with you guys and hanging out. Obviously, I don't know anyone. Like Abel knows some of you guys, but definitely had some fun.
Hey, the more you live stream with me, the more they'll get to know you, bro, or hate you.
I'm totally good with either. Dude, I'm my talker art, man. This is all just fun and games and jokes, and can't take this shit too serious. It's just stupid.
All right, fools. Have a good night, guys.
Awesome.
All right, Kevin.
Take care, Abel. Take care, chat.
Bro.
Good night or good morning, whatever the fuck we're doing. How do you close out the stream?
Like this.
Do I have to click a button?